What is up, and welcome to the Movie Draft Podcast. I'm Ethan Simi, and I am joined today by my co-host, Sophie Holsinger.
Hello, everybody.
My other co-host, Ben Lawhorn.
Gucci.
Guest number one, Jonathan, a.k.a. The Film Drunk on YouTube.
What's going on? I listened to the Babylon score before this just to get my mind ready. And I also listened to You've Never Had Chocolate Like This from Wonka. So
we're so gone. Oh, you had me in the first half. You had me in the first half.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Not gonna lie.
You should be fully with me. Well, no. Song's a banger.
Guest number two and film critic Zachary Lee.
I'm inspired by the words of Black Phillip. Would thou like to draft deliciously?
Yes. And guest number three, host of McFly's Movie House podcast, Marta McFly.
Hello. I have nothing witty to add, but I'm here.
Today, we are having ourselves an A24 Auction Draft. Now, listeners might realize by now, this is our first time we've had three guests on with all three of us, Sophie, Ben, and I. So we were kind of talking before the pod. The energy is a little bit different. 6 people. Feels like we've got a big draft ahead of us here. We are doing an A24 auction draft. We're adding in a little bit of spice. We're going to add some categories to this auction draft. Now, we've never done an auction draft with categories before. We're going to get into all of that. We're going to talk logistics of the draft, and we're going to draft here in just a few minutes. But let's talk about A24. Ben, you and I, obviously famously hosts of, that's
maybe infamously, yeah.
Yeah, maybe infamously. The hosts of the 24 Minutes of A24 podcast. Of course, we've done an A24 draft or two on that podcast in the few years we've had it. How do you feel specifically coming into this draft in a different arena, per se?
I'm excited. I am very curious to see how this all plays out. Like you said, this is the most people we've had on a draft, and we're like combining 2 types of draft together. So I'm very curious to see how this all plays out. But I remain optimistic. It's gonna be fun. Okay,
I do as well. I feel like you and I, and specifically myself, come into this draft with a little bit of a disadvantage because people know what A24 movies we like. And so we've kind of lost this element of surprise of like, oh, maybe we'll get some sleeper hits in round 6. But we'll see how that plays out. Of course, A24, predominantly a distribution-focused company that has recently forayed into TV's film production as well, most famously known for movies like Hereditary, Midsommar, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and shows like Euphoria and The Curse. Can I ask, has anybody on this show watched The Curse besides me?
Guys.
No.
Guys, come on. It's like the best television show of the year. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get all of you on for The Curse back 5-episode review on 24 Minutes of A24. We'll do it all together. Jonathan, I'll start with you. What's your relationship to A24 and their films, and how do you feel going into this draft?
Me and A24 have a great relationship. I think it's mutually beneficial for both of us. I don't know. I mean, I think with my age, like A24 came out and it just immediately felt like, like the cool studio, the studio with merch that's really expensive, but you want it and you'll buy it. So, and I think now, like years later, when you see A24 in like a trailer, there is like an expected quality that comes with it. Or at least some creativity that you probably don't expect with like some other studios. Mm-hmm. So with that, I obviously really respect A24 with them letting filmmakers go loose, like Beau is Afraid recently. They lost a lot of money on that, but they're like, great, here is another movie. Please do it for us again. So I respect it. So A24 has my approval.
I love that we are mere minutes into this and we've already talked about Beau is Afraid. I think we're off to a good beat here. I think that's really good and beneficial. We've also already talked about Babylon, which is a great hit. Third thing I want to make sure that we talk about is Spotlight. Great film. Love to see it.
Don't do it.
Forgetting that we already mentioned Wonka as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I chose. Sophie, as you know, and Ben, as you know as well, in our group chat, I have texted you guys prior that my children are obsessed with Wonka the film, and every time they say that they like to watch it, they're like, Dad, did you see this movie? Do you like it? And I literally have to lie to them and be like, this is such a great movie, guys. I'm so happy you like it. And I will follow up and I will say the score it's kind of growing on me. It's kind of really good. So there's that. We've got a problem in the household. Zach, I'll move on to you. What is your relationship with A24 and their films? How you feeling about the draft?
Yeah, no, I resonate with a lot of what Jonathan said. I think a lot of their movies are some of my most favorites and formative. And I also realized there's actually a lot when I was kind of making a list like of the A24 movies I've actually seen. There's actually a good amount that I haven't actually caught up with. And it's some of the more iconic ones. I won't share them now just in case that gives away some strategy, but it was so a little bit of mixed emotions going in, being like, oh, there's a couple heavy hitters I haven't seen. And I think to Jonathan's point about the certain brand, and I saw this tweet that I thought was really funny and kind of encapsulated it. It was like, my date was an A24 movie. The ending was ambiguous and a little underwhelming. It was like, it's just funny because I'm kind of like, that is kind of, you know, they kind of have a certain brand and ambiance that they're associated with, but they're also known for a lot of pretty sweet films. I think when I was kind of looking back at their filmography, like, you know, Marcel the Shell was already mentioned. I think Sing Sing that's coming out later this year is like another great one. So I don't know. I'm just like, it's interesting to look at the widespread, but also like they do kind of have a brand, and I'm always curious to see ways they kind of fill into that brand and also deviate in some ways. So yeah, looking forward to this. I'm also not good with money. I'm just gonna say that off the bat. So we'll see. I might just like go super hard in the beginning and have nothing left over. We'll see. But having listened to past episodes, that's not turned out too badly for Ben and Sophie, I know. So it's
true. Yeah. That's the cool thing about the auction draft. You can come in and be whoever you want to be, and it still might work out for you. Marta, relationship to A24, how you feeling about their movies in the draft?
I love their movies. I mean, I feel like I have a huge connection to their movies. They're just so dear to me because when I started getting, I guess, less into mainstream cinema, I was watching older movies, right? Like I was in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. For the longest time. And then A24 came out. And at the start, I was like, who are these people? What are they doing? And I feel like they kind of brought me back into the present. So yeah, I got a lot of love for them. As for the draft, I'm excited. I'm also horrible with numbers. So we'll see. I don't know what else to say.
So excited to hear all this stuff about being horrible numbers. It's gonna be great.
Two people so far admitting that they're horrible with numbers has me rethinking how I take notes. And maybe you guys just be left to your own devices to manage your own budgets, because we do have a shared doc, of course, with these film notes where we write down all of our picks so everybody is clearly aligned on what's been taken so far. And maybe Zach and Marta, maybe you guys just fly on your own. We'll see. I got about 10 minutes to decide before the draft. We'll see how we go. Sophie, how you feeling about A24? How are you feeling about a 6-person draft? Obviously, drafts are no stranger to you. You are no stranger to drafts, but 6 people, a little strategy deviation here.
Yeah, for sure. In terms of A24, I would agree with everything everyone said. I think that they have such a vast filmography at this point that I really love some of it and I really don't love a lot of it. But it's been cool to watch them grow and morph into something bigger and capable of winning Oscars, etc. So it's been cool and I'm excited to like keep following their movies. I definitely have a lot of blind spots with them as well. But yeah, a lot of their movies are some of my favorites. And then in terms of the draft, I don't know, a 6-person draft is pretty fun. I can like fly under the radar a little bit, maybe be a little sneakier. I don't know. We'll see.
That's fair. I caught the stray. I understand what you're doing with the drive-by there. Ben and I did a rewatch of Men a couple of weeks ago on 24 Minutes of A24 where we tried to litigate if it's a good movie. I don't know. Jury's still out. We'll see. But I see you, Sophie, and don't worry. We talked about it on the pod. Ben?
Yeah.
We know your relationship to A24. Anything you want to clue us in on extra or strategy-wise, maybe?
I mean, I actually will give a little strategy. So I went through and I made a list of all of these, and I have a category that I have like 8 movies I want, like, and that's it. And then I have another category that has like 30 movies I want. So I feel like I've just got to go like smallest to biggest, hopefully, on this auction and get something, because I don't want to necessarily be left with like the scraps, so to speak. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see with so many people and not knowing everyone's taste. It's like, I don't know maybe someone else does love this movie as much as I do, and I'm going to have to spend $900 on it to get it. I have no idea, but we're about to find out. So I'm excited.
We are about to find out. I think as we go through this process, it'll be an interesting point of conversation to see if there really are scraps that end up getting put on this table. I think that's something worth putting a pin in and thinking about as we go. I don't know if there are necessarily quote unquote scraps, but you know, everybody has different preferences. Okay, let's talk about the auction draft. Obviously my relationship to A24 is, you know, hosting the A24 podcast. I think they play a large role in influencing what some of my favorite film tastes are. And I've actually grown more interested in their singular projects and less interested in like A24 as a brand. I think A24, of course, notably, you know, the A24 film bro that exists on film Twitter and TikTok and all of these social media places is kind of filled with a lot of animosity. And I think it's safe to distance ourselves from people that maybe think A24 is a director, because it's not. It is just a distribution company that slaps their label on exactly like Lionsgate and Sony does for every other movie. With that being said, A24 is very smart in how they brand themselves and the movies that they do choose to distribute. And to Jonathan's point, the merch that they do tend to sell for $60 or $100 or $120 that Ben and I buy. So what are you going to do? Like, that's just where we're at in life. I feel good about it. Okay, you guys ready to go through the rules of the draft?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm sweating.
All right. I'm sweating too. I'm nervous. I put in little to no draft prep for this auction draft, and I was like, let's just see what happens. I'm starting to think that was a bad idea. Okay, so this is an auction draft. That means we will have $1,000 a piece to spend on putting together a team of 6 films from the A24 library. Notably, we are focusing on feature films. We will not be drafting television shows, so nobody is allowed to draft The Idol. Ben, looking at you. Don't even try.
All right.
This is a library consisting of over 150 movies. So we've got a pretty good library to choose from here on the auction draft. We will be drafting in a traditional snake style, and a rule that we should maybe litigate here at the beginning. I have it here in the notes. Once you fill up your team, if there are other people that still need to draft, are you forbidden from nominating? Because in theory, you could just nominate, you know, a very poor movie to force people to choose.
Like The Witch. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't really thinking of The Witch, but Jonathan seems a little shocked.
Whoa. All right, I'm awake now.
Heartbroken.
Yeah.
Heartbroken.
got some blood boiling here. Okay, so if you fill up your team, you are then essentially withdrawn from the nomination process. So you may not nominate movies for other people because you have no money to bid on that movie. Now, the key difference, other than it being an auction style, I mentioned at the top of the episode, is that we have categories. So if you pick a movie, that doesn't necessarily mean it makes your team. It means you are nominating that film. If it is Ben's pick and he nominates The Witch for we just watched Wish last night in my house, so I had Wish on the
I was gonna say Disney A24.
if Ben chooses to
I
nominate,
would watch Disney's version of The Witch. I think I'd like that a lot more. I think that'd be really
It might
fun
be
to
more
watch,
your
for sure.
speed.
Yeah, for sure.
if Ben nominates The Witch for $20, it is out on the bidding floor. So whoever gets the highest bid will then take home that movie. It is not Ben's film. We try to use a rule of thumb of about 10 seconds in between bidding. Of course, that changes with the conversation and the discourse around a certain film, but we do a pretty good job of feeling that out. So no sneaky shots in the end, no trying to get anything in eBay style right before the buzzer goes. It's not really the style here on the show. Now we've got 6 categories. This is the big addition for this episode of the pod. Generally, when we do an auction draft, it is just you get movies. You get 6 movies, you get 4 movies, and that's how you fill out your team. Today, we've got 6 categories. Here they are. Directorial debut, horror, 100 minutes or less, female director, coming of age, and wild card. So, you will be responsible for filling out those 6 categories with 6 films with $1,000 in this auction draft. Any questions? Anybody feeling any worse or better now that I've explained actually how this will go?
I'm just excited.
I'm fucked.
Yeah. Same stress level.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm I'm nervous. I'm nervous to say the least. Okay. All right, Ben, you've got the Wheel of Death with everybody's names on it.
I do.
Now, for collaborative drafts, if you get chosen on the Wheel of Death, you get to pick your spot. That is not the case with an auction draft. Whoever gets picked, you get that pick. So first will be the first pick or nomination of the draft. Why don't you spin the wheel, Ben? Get this thing underway.
Nominating first.
Does anybody want to nominate first? Is anybody hoping to get first?
I hope Jonathan
Well.
wanted to be. Now he is. All right,
Okay.
Jonathan's going first.
How do you feel, Jonathan? Are you excited to be going first?
I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter technically, right?
Well,
It's just like what I,
I mean,
put up, and then it can get snatched right under me.
You're setting
True.
the tone.
in
Okay,
theory,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I could just take like the witch. I could just nominate that
You
first,
could.
get it out the
I
way.
won't bid against you, I promise.
I
I'm
think
going second, then Marta. All right.
I think you bring an interesting point up. I think there's a little bit more strategy to the nomination process than people might give it credit for. But to each their own, to each player their own game and their own strategy. Wow, am I possibly drafting last? Oh
I
God.
think you might be.
Okay, this is something. Sophie will be going fourth. We'll go over the nominations list here in just a second.
Oh,
Oh wow, escaped a bullet, dodged a bullet. I don't know though. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Here is the nomination order. It is going to go Jonathan, Ben, Marta, Sophie, Ethan, myself, and Zach. So I will have 2 nominations, snake style draft, and then it'll go back all the way up the board. Jonathan will get double as well. We've got a team of 6 to fill out. I think we should get drafting because I think this is going to be a big one. I think this is gonna be intense. Jonathan, why don't you do us a favor? Nominate the very first movie in the A24 auction draft.
don't fuck it up.
Okay. All right. Thank you for being so supportive here.
Words of wisdom.
Okay. So let's see. Some of these categories.
Jonathan,
If
can
like-
I clarify
Yeah.
one thing very quickly that I did forget to
for it.
clarify in the rules? We will not be nominating a movie based on a category. That is the superpower of the winner of that movie. So whatever Jonathan nominates right now can be chosen in any category once the winner has acquired it from the bidding process. If it can be chosen in horror, 100 minutes or less, directorial debut, that is up to the winner of that film. Okay. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Okay. So with some of these categories, if like my top 2 choices are taken, then I'm completely in the dark. So, with that, I'm going to. We should just like spice things up, I guess. I'll put up Hereditary first,
Oh, that's fascinating.
and
Damn.
I will start it at a small $50 bucks.
Okay. Seems like bait, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's smart.
No,
That's good.
no bait, no bait.
I mean, it's a good one. Horror and directorial debut.
No one's a fan of Hereditary. What's going on here?
Yeah, we got no bids.
No
I
one's
think-
jumping.
Oh, I'm a
I think
big
you
fan. I'm
I
just.
think you
I'm
scared
just
some people
creeping.
off.
It's hard to like
Nah.
read how it's all going to play out. Cause I'm like, I
Yeah.
want Hereditary, but like, what else is coming?
See,
So
but
we
this
should
is
just let me have
this
it.
is an interesting strategy that Jonathan has brought to the table because we do have 6 rounds here and only $1,000. Maybe we're not gunning for late round pickups. Maybe it's people are scared in the first few rounds.
It might
AKA collab draft style. Maybe it's better to get 13, 12 spots. Just
That'd be
saying.
right.
I don't know.
Yo, this feels disrespectful to Hereditary. What's going on here? Let's banter a little bit. What's going on? I could have put up Moonlight, but I wanted to be a little different. But shot clock.
I will bid $200.
$200. Fuck yeah.
Yo, you didn't have to jump that high. Oh my goodness. Okay,
I love it.
this also feels like bait.
I think Hereditary is great. Here's the thing: is like it's not my favorite Ari Aster film, so I think I want to save my money for that one, which
Which would be
Might
Beau
be-
is Afraid. Am I
Beau is
correct on that
Afraid.
front?
I love Beau is Afraid so much, you guys. It's my favorite.
Same. I actually do.
So like I want Hereditary, but not as much as I want something else. So 200's too much for me.
Okay.
I'll do 250.
Okay.
Is there like a requirement for like intervals? Like I can't be like 201.
I'd say like
You-
at least
you can-
$10. I mean,
You can You can do 201 if you would like. You may not do
Yeah,
change.
sure.
So you cannot do $200 and a penny. Where that's where I
Okay,
limit the
no,
rules
that's
here. I can't
psychotic.
track
That'd
that.
be that'd be psychotic. Okay, okay.
Just be here all day.
I was just curious.
I'll do 275.
This is so messed up.
Sophie wants
Let
it.
me ask you guys a question because we have a nice think tank here. A little precursor to next week's episode of this pod, 2010's directorial debuts collaborative draft. Is Hereditary one of the best directorial debuts of the 2010s?
That's one
I mean,
One of?
yeah, one of.
Is it
I mean,
one
I
of the
put it
top-
up first.
top
I feel like I have
13?
to back
Is it
it.
one of
Is it in the top 13?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned next week to find out.
Wait, what's the bid? 275?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go 280.
We're getting down to $5
Yeah,
rules.
we're getting.
I mean,
Do a
I had to
little
clarify
test.
that
Yeah.
rule, you know.
I'll do 300.
Bruh.
Damn, Sophie
Wow.
wants
Big
it.
Hereditary fan, Soph?
Maybe.
It's totally baiting
Maybe
me
not.
here. It's totally baiting me.
Maybe not.
I was on Letterboxd last night looking at everybody's ratings for each A24 movie.
Hell
just to
yeah.
see
No
what I'm
way.
up against.
Very smart.
I love it.
Sophie level research. I like that.
That really is.
Gotta
I
use
always
Letterboxd to your advantage.
I've had to make
Always.
more of my list private now because of this fucking podcast. I was like, I can't let them know what I think about Nolan. I gotta hide it.
I'll do 315.
Wow. It's
Wow.
good. Hereditary. Any of us seeing Hereditary in IMAX when it releases?
Absolutely.
Oh, some no's
Probably.
and some absolutely's.
Probably.
Oh, seeing? Oh, seeing, yes. I
Oh,
thought you
yes.
meant, I had no idea it's coming out, actually. Me in Canada
is,
knows
yeah.
nothing. So.
Yes, A24 doing their kind of IMAX rerun right now. They started with Ex Machina in March.
Yep.
They're doing Hereditary in April. They'll be doing Uncut Gems in May.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Current
I'll go
bid.
325.
Okay.
325 for
Wow.
Sophie.
325.
Let me see.
A third of the budget on one movie. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. It's ballsy.
As someone who spent $700 on Barbie on a draft once, I appreciate spending this kind of money on a movie.
Yeah, I'll do 350.
Wow.
I'm honestly just like loving this back and forth so much. Just trying to read Sophie's face. Like, does she want to keep going or what's going to happen?
I mean, we started the bid at
$360.
$50.
360.
So, wow.
Yeah, the jump from 50 to 200 was
She wasn't
Wow.
that
messing
was
around.
crazy. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Messing
That
around.
was crazy right there. What would you say? 360? Um, 360. I could do 361, but I'm not going to do that because that's not who I am.
Just silence.
I think
know.
our timer's going, Jonathan. I've got a mental clock.
I'm going to let her have it.
Ooh, nice.
Let her have it.
Wow.
Nice.
Now where are you putting it?
All right. I am going to put Hereditary in horror.
Okay.
I'll talk about Hereditary really quick because I didn't want to do that. It's one of my favorite movies, like, ever. I genuinely, like, didn't know that I enjoyed horror until I watched Hereditary, just because I think I grew up watching, like, stupid horror movies at sleepovers that, like, didn't have actual themes, were just kind of, like, jump scare heavy and stuff. And so when I watched Hereditary, my view towards horror just really changed, and now, like, I would consider horror one of my favorite movie genres. So I really love this movie, and
Nice.
I had to have it. So
Oh,
Wow.
this just warmed
Wow.
my heart. I love that you got this. Huh?
I would have been so mad if Jonathan picked it up, honestly. So I'm
Whoa,
glad
whoa, what is
Damn.
What is this?
Catching strays.
Dang. Okay, fine.
all right. That brings us to Ben.
Yes, it does. Here's what I'm starting with. I want something that I could, like, have some decision in what category it falls into. It's a movie I've talked about recently on another podcast that I've done. Shout out Unsung Gems. Shameless plug here. I'm going to go with After Sun. I feel like this qualifies for a lot of these spots. And I'm also going to start it at $50. So I'm going to see what Ethan does.
Why'd you guys call me out like that? Why am I getting a personal shout out? All right, here's the thing. I saw a TikTok this morning of After Sun. So honestly, you caught me at a bad time. You caught me.
I'm afraid I did. Yeah,
you caught me at a bad time.
You run up that money.
I'll pull a Sophie. I'll go 200 for After Sun.
God damn. $200.
Pretty good movie.
Pretty good.
215
for sure. 215. 222.
222.
What?
That's an interesting choice.
Wow.
Make a wish. 222. Let me have this. That's my wish.
225. Now you talk about directorial debuts of the 2020s.
Yeah.
After Sun. Got to be on that short list.
There'd be a lot of A24s
Absolutely.
in that
There'd
list.
be a lot of
Yeah.
A24 movies.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's the bid at?
250.
Oh, okay, 250.
Ooh. 270. I haven't even looked at my draft prep sheet yet, and I was just going off my heart. So there you go, Ben. You caught me again. You caught me at
I
a
really got
heartfelt
you,
time.
yeah.
I need
I
to
love it.
check in with my own personal strategy here. Make sure I'm making the right choices.
270.
280.
Fuck. Okay.
Got him. Got him. That's what I do.
300.
Wow, $300. $300.
Come on, this movie makes me cry every time. I love this movie.
Yeah.
It's a tearjerker.
Will Paul Mescal be able to pull off Gladiator 2 after doing stuff like After Sun and All of Us Strangers?
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully. I saw Foe. Not popping on that one. Not great on that one.
Not
but
it.
I could buy it. What's the bid at? 300?
300.
All right, 310.
Wow. 310. After Sun does have its hive.
Damn.
You know, they're out there. The people are out there. Sophie and Zach, notably quiet on this After Sun front. Little suspicious.
Sophie just comes in like 400 right now. Damn.
I feel like I am on the record about my After Sun take, but I'll repeat it again and get some more hate. It just didn't really emotionally affect me that much.
Fucking soul of stone over there. God.
No, I'll agree with that though. So, because I'm like, I think I can see why, like, it's really well, and it's one of those, like, for strategy, I could, like, you know, like, do I want to
Yeah.
pick this one up, you know, because I, you know, and it has its fans, but I'm also just like, but if it didn't personally resonate, is that like going against my own values? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, stick with me. We're team go with your heart.
Exactly.
Not team
Yeah.
for the vote.
We'll go with it.
Okay.
Where is it?
Bidding's at what? 30? Is it
310, I think.
310?
Yeah.
Jonathan, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do a last shout for bids here. Ben, you want to get in on this before it goes to Jonathan?
No, I was maxing at 300.
Okay. He got you.
You did.
After
That's
Sun
so funny.
goes to Jonathan.
That is hilarious.
$310. The man who nominated Hereditary now getting After Sun for his team. What category you want to play this in, Jonathan?
That's a tough one. Okay, hold on. Let me see. The runtime is 102 minutes. That's fucking tough right there.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go debut.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sounds
slot that in
good.
debut. No one look at my
Directorial.
letterbox rating for After Sun.
Oh, shit.
All right. Directorial debut, After Sun. All right. Marta, you're up with a nom.
Okay. I'm going to go with Climax for 100.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Dude,
wow.
fuck
Oh
yeah.
my god! Wow, what is happening?
It's so good. Oh, my God.
Thank you, guys.
Has everybody
I've been
here
silent
seen
for a
Climax?
reason.
I have not seen it.
Nope.
I've seen it.
Be careful.
Yeah, tread lightly.
Seriously. Yeah.
I mean, it might be like in the top 3 movies of A24 movies that fucked me up when I watched it. It's like, damn, this
Same.
is this is something else.
I had to like regulate my heart rate after I was sitting there. Like,
Yeah, it's a
unwell.
lot.
Yeah, it is.
$100. It's kind of enticing, even though I'm like, do I like Climax? I
know.
don't know. But
I personally do. I really, really do. Because I think, actually, no, why am I saying anything yet? I'm just going to decide. I'm not going to sell it to you guys.
Here's why you should take it from me. I'll do 110.
ooh,
Okay. 150.
Man,
definitely a movie. Obviously, a lot of Saltburn discourse recently of like, that's the craziest movie I've ever seen. You should watch Climax.
Should
Then
watch
then come
Climax.
back to me and we can have a conversation about
Yeah.
crazy movies.
See, anything by Gaspar Noé is
Yeah.
seriously.
Yes.
what's going on in his head.
Does Climax, Marta, I have a question for you. After watching Climax, do you have more of an interest to become a dancer or less of an interest?
I used to do ballet, actually. So my
Oh, nice.
times are behind me. So
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear.
for some reasons, yeah. Maybe that one.
Okay, we got 150 on the table.
I'm gonna let it go unless someone else wants to bid on it. It's such a
Nobody?
good movie, though.
I'm
There's just so
good.
many movies in these categories. It's crazy.
I cannot have Climax on my team. That's just scares me even thinking about that. All right, Marta, you get Climax for 150 bucks. Where are you gonna put it?
Yay. I am putting it under horror. Duh.
Of course.
Obviously.
I mean, that's why I picked it, because I think that it achieves what it sets out to do as a horror movie. Like, you watch
Yeah.
that and you will be unwell after. So that's a good horror movie to me.
It's a good shout. Could have also gone in 100 minutes or less, a 97-minute movie.
Absolutely. Thank God it's that short.
Yeah. That's the hardest part of this, is like going through my little sheet here and like marking red on every category that it falls under. It's like, where else is this at? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sophie, hit us with a nom.
All right. I am going to nominate Lady Bird.
All right, here we go.
Or-
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. I will start the bid at $200.
Damn.
I go 210.
I'm so fucked after, son. All right.
You technically still have more money than her. She's
Yeah,
only got
you do.
640.
Yeah.
You got
I
690.
guess that's
If you guys really want to fucking go for it.
Go at it, yeah.
Of course, notably on the last auction draft that occurred on this podcast, our guest spent $996 on one film. So it's
That's right.
possible. It's
That
possible
is-
to go all out. You just
That
got to
is
And he
commit.
What
won the
was the
draft.
film?
so-
And he won the draft.
You did win
Wait,
the
what
draft.
movie was that for?
It was
Yeah.
The Social Network.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, I would have done the same thing, actually. Never mind. I respect that.
It was a smart move.
What's the bid? 210? Mm-hmm. All right, 225.
$250.
God, that was so fast.
275.
3.
Whoa. Okay, we're in the threes. We're in the triples.
I'll go
big-
$350.
Big money.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, this fake money about to look like my real account. 360. I'm gonna get
I don't-
swooped here. I know it.
I don't think Zach has bid on a single film. I'm very curious what your strategy is here, Zach.
Dude, it's like what you were saying, but there's just like so many options. So when I'm kind of looking at like how,
Yeah.
like even if I let this go, are there at least like a couple more picks that I'd be happy with? But we'll see. Who
Nice.
knows? We'll see. I'm still thinking.
Little prowler action, I
Yeah.
feel. Okay. Is it-
$375.
375 though. Wow. I'll be honest, I've got Lady Bird ranked as number 1 in a couple of my categories.
Well,
Do it.
bidding's not backing that up. So
Well, I'm starting to
Quit
rethink
talking.
this
Yeah, start
strategy,
bidding. Let's
honestly. Starting to rethink here.
I'm so curious how long everybody spent prepping this.
I mean,
0.
0 practice coming in. Yeah.
I didn't sleep well last night. Got home late. So
Stumble your way to the mic. Oh, A24. Here we go. Okay, bids at $375 for Lady Bird.
380.
Again, we got a Sophie Jonathan battle on our hands.
Now, what's going
Yeah.
on here? Huh? What's
Ethan,
going on?
you officially dipped out?
I don't know. I might re-enter the battle. We'll see.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
survey the battlefield. Really,
She's just taking a breather. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
390.
taking a hydration break here.
390.
Wow. Is someone?
I
Someone
like
gonna do
deja
it?
vu to the Hereditary bid. This is great. Just watching these two go at it.
Man, if this was like Wonka on here,
Oh my god! Don't
Go
bring that
crazy.
into this draft.
go crazy.
Actually, now that I think about it, Jonathan and I have like the same taste. Like Babylon, Wonka. What are we doing? We're the same.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
See, that's why we're bidding back and forth on these.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Kind of true.
I'll go 4.
Wow. We've cracked the barrier.
I wonder what the highest bid movie is going to be at the end of this.
Well, I'm not going to answer that question because that would just be downright.
Yeah.
Maybe Men.
Yeah.
Men by
gonna be
Alabama.
Men.
For sure. Wild card, man. $9.95, please.
410.
Wow.
How much money you got?
Now we're going to the bank statement.
640.
Do 641. Just bid her out.
Yeah, just take her down. Love you, Sophie. It's great having you as a co-host on this pod. But take her down. Jeez. All right, I would assume that Marta, Ben, Zach, and myself are out on the bidding. Is that correct, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Bids at 410 right now for Ladybird.
415.
Oh wow.
420.
Is
Oh.
it?
420.
Yeah.
Blaze it.
420. Nah, I'm gonna let you have it.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you have it. I keep doing this shit. God damn.
Wow. These are like Hereditary and Lady Bird were the two movies that I was like, I have to have them. Anything else can
And it was
happen.
against
What
me.
would
Just
happen?
sitting back. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Where am I gonna take it? It can go in like every single category that I have. Wow. Okay. I think I will take it in female director.
Nice.
Good
Okay.
one.
Good choice. Obviously, famously directed by Greta Gerwig.
Yes, ma'am. I have wanted to take this movie in like every draft that we've done, but for some reason I just haven't. Like it hasn't fit the vibe I was going for. So today's the day. I'm so
Made it
happy.
happen.
Really happy for you.
Thank you.
Really happy for you.
I'm also very, very happy for you. Kendall Roy style.
And
Today's the
now
day
I'm
we make it
bored.
happen. Okay. Well, as Ben previously stated, let me just read out Ladybird in every single category that I had it in here on my notes, which was a lot. You chose a
Same.
female director, could have been chosen in Coming of Age, could have been chosen in 100 minutes or less as well. 94 minutes, one of the shortest A24 movies out there. Okay. Let's see. Is that mine? Oh, it's me.
It's you.
Wow. So I'm so busy trying to be, good steward of the auction draft here. Kind of lost my playership a little bit. Okay. I have to nominate a film. Well, I've put zero thought into what shall be nominated. This is a real tough situation here.
Marcel the Shell's a good movie.
Sure. Yeah. Listen, Molly, my wife, if you're listening, Marcella Shell, great flick.
It's a great movie.
Not going to be nominated here on my watch. Let's do. Let's do something a little interesting. I'm really curious. Let's do a movie that I know is close to some people's hearts here on this show. Someone that came on our pod to talk about this movie actually is here on this draft, Marta. I'm going to be nominating Past Lives.
Fuck
I'm
off.
nominated for.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, that's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. I'm going to be nominating this film for $200.
God damn it.
Yeah.
We all just had a physical reaction to that.
I got him. Yes.
250.
I'll go 300.
250. Oh, okay. This is
Zach
so
has
Zach's
entered the
great.
bidding 40
Yes.
minutes into the pod. He's like, we're going to get in on the
First bid.
action. I got 310.
Dude,
Do I get like a
Hold on.
Korean discount?
Gotta do some math.
10% discount.
I'll do 315.
I'm out. Not happening.
I'll go 330.
Damn. Let's go.
330.
What was the bid, Zach? 330. I got 340. Past Lives, one of my favorite movies of 2023. Easily. A movie that I firmly, and I know Ben is in the same camp, believe that John Magaro should have been nominated for an Academy Award.
A24
Really,
Sad
really
Boy.
the whole cast, but, you know.
Yeah. Well, since it was my favorite movie of 2023, I feel like I have to bid, so I'm gonna do 350.
350.
360.
Wow.
No, you're not supposed
I'm
to
half
bid.
Korean. Listeners, I'm half Korean.
I will not be noting that on the graphic, Jonathan. So you really gotta rely on people listening to the show.
I'll go 380.
360. Oh wow.
400.
Oh wow. Guys,
Didn't stand a chance.
is it worth it?
410.
Sounds like it. Damn.
Okay. We're at 410.
We're at 420.
Oh wow.
That's what we're at.
Okay, so Ladybird currently holds the highest bid at 420. Should we pass it? Yeah, I'll go 425. I think
I'll
pass
go
line's
430.
pretty-
430.
Okay. All right.
I'll go
Well, we'll keep
440.
going.
Yeah, how much money do I got?
Oh man. Motherfuckers.
I'll go 450.
450. I mean, quite honestly, this is exactly what I had hoped would happen by putting this movie up for nomination. Is really trying to see who cares about bidding on this one. 450.
I care.
For the record, I
but I'm
care.
thrifty. Yeah, same. I'm also cheap, so
Wow.
What are we at?
450. We're at 450. Let's start making some decisions here. I think I'll go 460.
God. Yeah.
I'm really curious if Zach's
You
gonna
said it was
reinsert in this one.
460?
Would you say 460?
Yeah.
Okay. 470.
Holy cow. I mean,
I have
look,
to represent, guys. I have to
Is-
represent.
is Past Lives worth $500? Half of a budget on Past Lives? One film.
Yeah.
I know we're not there. I'm just curious if we get
course.
there. Oh.
for me personally, no. But I love it. I love it. Great film.
Okay. I'm gonna dip from the bidding.
I already forgot what I said.
You
Most
said
of it.
470.
four-
Black
Oh,
Sabbath,
okay,
I said
okay.
470.
The rush of the high bid.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm out. Bids at 470.
think
Zach,
I'm out.
Anybody else gonna bid in on this one? Okay. Past Lives goes
Let's
to
go.
Jonathan for $470.
Korea, I got you, man. I got you.
Ben, I
Is that our
expected more
most
from you.
expensive?
I mean,
Yeah.
I know. If I got, I'm disappointed in myself.
I am disappointed in you as well, Ben. This is weak from you. Just not show up for your movie.
I was debating the 500. Honestly, I was thinking about it, but give me like 10 more seconds, I probably would have.
Okay, Jonathan, where are you gonna put this film? What category?
It is 106 minutes, also tough. First of all, I see that someone gave it 1 star that I follow. That is insane.
What?
I'm gonna
I
put
know
it in
exactly
female,
who that is.
female director.
In here, actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wild.
put in female director.
Female director. Okay, Past Lives going in
Makes
female
sense.
director.
My
Man,
team is
great,
heartbreaking right now. God
great
damn.
film. Excellent film. Yeah, your team is shaping up to be tough on the heart there. Anybody have any words on past lives that you want to get in before we move to the next bed?
Love it.
Sorry, I didn't stand
So
up for
good.
you more. I should have been $500.
Yeah, maybe in a past life, I actually, bet more on this draft and
I
got
love
it.
That
There
was
it is.
good.
There
That
it
was
is.
good. That was good.
The
was
Yin
good.
Yang layers, TK.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Funnily enough, Jonathan and Sophie, the only people with 2 movies on their team, both only have $220 left in their bank. I think that's
Wow, look at that.
fascinating.
We
Just
really
sitting
are
up right now.
twins.
Yeah.
Not even through the first round. Wow.
That would stress me out so much.
Okay, Zach, you were up. You've got 2 nominations here. What's going to be your first?
Oh, 2. That's great. Okay. Well, I think first, I know it's me, definitely listen to the directions before, but acting surprised. I'm like, oh, that's wonderful. Perhaps it's recency bias, but it's still, the more I think about it, it's shaping up to be one I really love. I'm going to nominate Rose Glass's Love Lies Bleeding.
Nice.
Or
Great
we'll start
nom.
with a good old $24 in honor of this draft.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Look at you.
That's cool. I haven't seen that yet. I still have to watch it, so I'm out.
Oh man. So $24 is criminal. But it's like
Very on brand, for
That's
the
great.
film,
I'll go $50.
The fee.
Not in
I'll
any
go-
way stating that I think, I think 50 is undervalued, but look,
yeah.
I'm here for the game.
I'll go 65.
I'll go 75. This is Rose Glass's sophomore directorial feature. Of course, the first one is Saint Maud, also eligible in this draft.
Mhm.
What an
I'll go
ending on that
80.
one. 80
Ooh,
bucks.
80
Mm-hmm.
bucks. Love Lies Bleeding. Talk about A24 brand. This really does fit that early 2010s A24 style of oh, didn't see that coming
Yeah.
at the end. I won't say anything more than that, but that's how it made me feel. A movie I really liked. Really liked. Do I like it enough to have it on my team?
Doesn't sound like it.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Processing.
I'm good. Anybody else want to get in the bidding here? We're at $80 for Love Lies Bleeding.
I think
Kristen
it's a good
Stewart.
value for that.
Wow.
Really at the peak of her sexual prowess in this film. Quite honestly, it's
Just
unreal.
killing it. I think it's a steal. It's a great pickup.
For 80, that's wow.
Yeah,
That's
we'll see if
crazy.
this-
Okay,
this
wow.
backfires later.
Lucky.
No,
We'll let
this
it
is-
we'll let it fly. Let it fly,
Yeah.
dude. Zach, congrats, man. You were the
Thank
first
you.
person to nominate a film and get that film, except Marta, actually. So you're the second person to do it.
So
Rocks
I
that
lied.
Marta. It's
So
great.
I lied. Love Lies Bleeding for $80. I think criminally undervalued. Obviously, I don't care enough, I guess. So who am I to say? What are you gonna what category are you gonna put this in?
Yeah, I think I'll slot this one under female director. So that's where I'll put it.
Okay. Nice. Love it. Directed by Rose Glass. You've got one more nomination.
Yeah, all the past lives Korean talk really made me feel like I got to show up too. So thanks for that, Jonathan. It was good. I'll start with we'll go with Minari for 100.
Good film.
Academy
That's
Award
tough.
winning Minari.
Truly.
125. Is this the best Steven Yeun's been in any movie?
Burning.
I was gonna say Burning.
Up there.
Could have been, Mickey 17 if that actually got released, but alas,
Could have been.
not. Big sad.
Could have been.
I'll go 150.
Wow. Silence deafening.
'Cause I'm broke.
You guys
I
are
would,
really
I would,
good at
but I'm
podcast
broke.
content. Yeah, 150 for Minari. Man, honestly, I feel like Zach's coming in here with some fucking steals.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
no
great.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
was
would.
was it in? What does it qualify for? It's just like wild card technically.
Wild card.
I
Because it's
think
not
it
a
would be
directorial
Wildcard.
debut, right? No.
No. So yeah, I don't know. Like I like it. I just have other things in the wild card
Same.
list that I want more. Like it's a great pick.
My wild card list is like this big.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Could you slot this in coming of age too? Would you say? Or would you? It doesn't.
I
quite
had it
finish,
in
but-
coming of age
Oh,
as well.
coming of age. Okay.
Yeah,
I would allow that.
I'd allow as well.
Okay. Just as I'm thinking about categories too, I'm like, where would I
Yeah.
put this? Good ones.
Yeah, this is a great movie. Lee Isaac Chung, I believe he's got Twisters coming out this summer, which is an interesting jump from Minari, to say the least.
Very interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a great film. Okay, I think you get it, Zach. I think you're good for $150 on Minari. You gonna be taking it in wild card or coming of age?
Man, I think I'll put it in coming of age. I think I agree with people. The wild card list is pretty spacked, so I have to
Pretty wild.
space it out. Exactly. Just to plan out a bit.
Oh wow. Okay. Dang. I think that's 2 steals. I think Zach has done a
Absolutely.
fascinating strategy play here. Everybody's exhausted from the past lives hereditary after Sun Madness. And he's just gonna swoop in while people are taking a breather here on the double back.
Love it.
To do it.
I love
Okay.
it.
Good deal. I love that. Okay. I'm back up with a nomination here. Let's figure out what shall we nominate. A lot of good movies, obviously. I think there's too many to choose from, and that's why I have such trouble nominating something. Okay, I got a movie. Let's see. Let's nominate First Reformed. Ethan Hawke's and Paul Schrader's kind of religious horror film. here.
Great film.
I'll nominate First
So
Reformed
good.
for $50.
Damn. I mean,
And I think that's the timer. I think we've ran out of
I
time
think
for
that's
other
the 10
bids.
seconds.
Is that what I heard?
And that was it.
Dang.
And
That's
that was the
super
bidding. No, I think First Reformed is fantastic. I think it is a very underrated A24 movie.
I agree.
It's so good.
I think
But
it's
that would
great.
only go
Yeah.
under wild card, right? Yeah. I
Could
think.
go under horror as well. I would personally classify it as a horror. Would you guys let it be in that category?
I'd allow
Oh,
it.
well, this is interesting. You guys, you can't turn on me like that.
I
I have it in
don't
my
know.
horror
I
category.
don't know.
I
about
didn't
this.
have it in my horror.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have
personally
it either.
wouldn't.
Let's
Okay.
check.
Wow.
Let's check the letterbox genres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
See if I actually
'Cause
trust
that
you,
was-
Sophie, because I'm going to check at the same exact time.
IMDb gives a drama, mystery, thriller.
No.
Letterboxd is
Mystery?
drama.
What's mysterious about First Reformed?
Letterbox says drama only.
Ooh.
That's it?
So it's
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a
Whoa,
wild
whoa,
card
whoa, whoa,
then.
whoa.
Enjoy your
Oh,
wild card pick.
You guys. No.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
This is crazy. Are you guys serious?
you got it for $50, buddy. It's all yours.
No.
it's a great film for $50.
Right.
I love
No,
it.
yeah.
So do I. I just had other picks for wild cards, so
Yeah.
I feel like you're mentally strapping a vest to yourself right now after this
I
pick.
literally just did what he does. I'm like, I will die for this film.
No,
Well, fuck
but
me.
it's a really, really good
Sick.
film.
it is.
Sick.
You got it. You still have $9.50 left, dude.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, you're
did it.
chilling.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
pick.
It is.
You know, no
It
cope
really
in
is.
that at all.
Fuck
Yeah.
all of you. This is insane. you're gaslighting me. You're like, oh, First Reform's such a great movie. Enjoy
did
it in
it.
your wild
It is-
card
it is a
spot.
I'm proud of you.
It's fire.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you what, I don't have to mark it off of my list because I didn't even have it anywhere on my list, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It's the first movie that I don't have to mark red on here.
Guy,
Like, oh,
guy
yeah, it
who
wasn't on
goes to
here. It's
all
great.
this work to get all these people together for such a fun draft
We're having
gets
a blast.
absolutely toasted in the second round.
We're all bonding now because you just got
Truly.
First Reformed. So
Exactly.
thank you. You brought us all
Also,
You guys
together.
understand? Listen,
one of Ethan's favorite movies ever.
thank you. This is
Can
what I was
only be
going towards.
no. You haven't let me speak. One of your favorite movies ever can only be drafted in wild card, and it's not First
know.
Reformed.
Oh my god.
This is how I win.
I'm
Poor
so
Ethan.
sad. I'm so fucked up. Can we like? Can we? Is it like anybody interested in trades? Like, I'll give you first reform like plus $100. Like, I'll plus your bank account a little bit. I'll make things
You're the
interesting.
banker now.
I'll make things interesting. No, $100 from my budget. I'm not stealing from the house.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's out there. I put it out there. Okay. Well, this draft
did
really
it.
went sideways pretty fucking fast. Okay. That is.
Wild card.
I don't know what to do. Okay, just Sophie, just go. This is great. I'm really glad that I have 8 more nominations to sit through before I have to figure out what to do next. God damn it. This is the worst. This is the worst.
I've never seen someone more upset about getting first reform.
I know.
A good movie.
I just like that you can't even. There's no point to you bidding on Uncut Gems because you literally can't put it.
You
anywhere,
can't,
so you don't even get to bid on it.
Can we go 7 rounds? Like, so what are we going to talk about here?
Two
How are we
wild
going to adjust the draft?
I mean, Uncut Gems is kind of like a horror of sorts. If you
Oh,
count
don't
the
even.
getting
Look,
signed
I
by-
will stand on that. If you guys will not qualify first reform a movie in which somebody straps barbed wire to their body in a horror category, I'm not taking Uncut Gems where it's just someone just gets shot. Like that, come on. That's
No,
It's just
no.
some
Uncut Gems
serious,
isn't
yeah.
horror. Past Lives is more horror than.
Yeah.
oh my god.
That's true.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Congrats, you got your first
Sick.
movie, Ethan.
You guys want to know something
Yeah.
really cool?
So
Haven't
happy
even
for
wrote
you.
it down on the notes yet because I'm so stunned about what's transpired. I haven't even recorded or logged this action taking place.
Oh man.
Sick. Wow, cool. Well, I guess I'll play it in wild card. Go ahead, Sophie. Have a great nomination.
Okay. Speaking of the IMAX releases, I
Oh my
am
God.
going to nominate Alex Garland's Ex Machina.
I thought you were gonna nominate Uncut Gems. Just
No.
really fucking stick it to me.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
Ex Machina, I will start the bid at $50.
We count this as horror.
No. No.
Okay. See how I did that? I just
gotta pin
asked
us
it.
down.
Now I'm
He's gotta
clarified.
Just
pin
ask
us
the
down.
question.
Don't even.
Now I'm clarified. Okay.
I'll do $100.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can't do this one.
Pretty
I'll go
good
110.
flick. Is this Alex Garland's best script? Obviously, we're not bidding on Civil War. I know this podcast will release a week after Civil War comes out. We're kind of doing it in celebration of Civil War. It is not part of the draft at time of recording. It has not been publicly released.
How many of you have seen it already? Any of you?
I see
I've
it
See
Monday.
it Monday.
See you Monday.
Monday.
Have you seen
We're
it?
recording this on a Saturday, so that would be 2 days from now.
Yes.
I was supposed to go to a screener yesterday, but it was at 10 a.m. and I was
Oh.
busy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I saw it at South by, so that was interesting at some time.
Which
I'll go
Ethan almost did.
110.
Yeah.
I was stuck in an airport doing a Twitter Q&A while people were enjoying Civil War at South by because my plane was delayed. It was the worst.
Yay.
120.
125.
130.
135.
Oscar Isaac, pretty unbelievably funny in this movie.
I thought you say sexy, funny. I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, sexy too.
Yeah.
Also
Like,
very
it's
But
not
more
the adjective
importantly-
I would choose first, but yeah.
I mean, he talks to Domhnall Gleeson's character and he goes, "Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters?" And then he goes on a rant about how Ghostbusters is a movie, which I think is great.
I'll go 140.
I'll do 150.
Go 160.
God,
Did anybody see this on IMAX besides myself?
I did see it, yeah,
Okay.
and that was my first time seeing it actually. So
Oh, nice.
maybe,
Oh, wow.
yeah, which was
Wow.
great. I'm happy I got
That's
like
cool.
a first experience.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's really cool.
So maybe
didn't
I'm
play-
really bidding on the IMAX experience. You know, like I like it, but only when it's
If you get this movie, I'll put an asterisk on the graphic that says "Powered by IMAX" or sponsored. by
Exactly,
IMAX.
yeah.
We'll get them to sponsor this pod. Yeah,
They're like not on Netflix. I won't watch it on there. Only go to the theater.
only an IMAX.
Only one.
170.
What do we got to do to get Alicia Vikander back in the spotlight here?
We got to get people to watch Man from U.N.C.L.E.
No.
She's
gotta
awesome in that.
We got to get people to watch the TV show of the name that I can't think of right now, which really proves my point, unfortunately.
Irma
There you
Vep.
go. Nice.
Irma Vep. We got to get her to watch Irma Vep.
The show we covered on
The
our
show that we
podcast.
talked about on our podcast, based on a very, very famous film from a very famous French filmmaker. That I think is actually quite a good television show. She's very good.
Is it really? I
she
love
did
the
good.
movies, so I was worried about the show. I haven't seen it.
She did a good job.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Have you seen the film?
No,
Ethan? No.
maybe why I like the TV show. Maybe. Okay, what are we at?
Maybe.
170 here for the bid. Anybody getting in? I think Ben's got it at 170 so far right now.
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
I think I'm also tapped out.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow,
That's
Ben,
a deal.
first film, Ex Machina,
Yeah, that's a good
definitely
value right
not a
there.
horror
Take
film,
it.
so that's cool. Where would you be putting that today, sir?
Believe in directorial debut.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, it's that or wild card, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to waste wild card yet because Uncut Gems is still out there. So yeah, directorial debut.
God, wow, good thing you did your research.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I don't think anybody's ever taken a wild card in the first round or the second round of a draft before. This is
That's crazy.
Let's get this out of the way.
insane. Let's take this very pliable category and
Oh, man.
dump it off to the side. Okay.
Love it.
Wow. All right.
Beautiful.
Okay. Sophie nominated Ex Machina. We're on to Marta for a nomination.
Okay. I'm gonna go with The Witch
Ooh.
for 100.
I like both of your nominations so far because they've been very Marta-core, and I think they're scaring people away, and I appreciate that.
I love. Well, I mean, did I spend 2 hours researching and prepping this? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't need any more strays, guys. I got it. I understood. I realized. Okay. We messed up. Ben, you getting in on this?
For the witch vote, yeah, I'll do 101.
Wow.
Get in on it.
Oh yeah.
The fans are out there.
Yeah.
They are.
Right.
Yeah, 120 for me.
Well, I'm tapped out now, unfortunately.
Too high.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Can't do it.
That's really funny.
I'm broke.
You can let her get
I'll
it for
go
120.
125.
125? 150.
Black Phillip, pretty scary goat. Just throwing that out there.
Absolutely.
Top 5 scary goats for you? Either.
Yeah.
Where's he
Yeah,
fall?
definitely.
what I was about to
Let's do
say.
scary goat power ranking real quick.
Scariest goat of all time.
Right.
150.
What kind of get did A24 ever make like a Black Phillip like plushie, little stuffed animal?
That was for Lamb.
That was Lamb.
No, that was Lamb.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ava,
Those
yeah.
sweaters, the only good part of that movie.
That's what good take.
Love the
That's what I'm
sweaters.
talking about.
Sweaters were so cute.
I
Precious.
remember going to watch that on a Sunday morning at like 10, and I was watching it because I had to for the podcast. But there was like 3 other people. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing here Sunday morning watching Lamb? Like, this is insane. I thought I could be the only person here.
I honestly
Crazy.
had high hopes for that one. I
Yeah.
really did. And then, no.
Then it was.
So-
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've got
Is
the
this
witch
it?
at 150. Is that
That's
correct? for you?
insane. That's, yeah.
Good value.
I love it. Thanks, guys. I'm going to put that under directorial debut.
Cool. Awesome. $150 for both of your picks so far. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Ben, throw something on the table.
Talk to me.
Ooh,
Fuck.
horde time, baby.
Let's
Hard
get the
time.
hand out. Where's the hand?
Yeah, where's the hand?
You
Get
should
the
be
hand, Ben.
curious.
Oh, no way. God,
Don't
that
let this
thing is
fool you,
hideous.
as I'm gonna spend a lot of money on it, but don't drive me up in price here. $50, which is, I think, less than this thing costs, which is insane.
Have you ever tried to contact the dead with that hand? Like, have you checked the validity of it?
Yeah, it's helping me in this game right now. It's like get in Ethan's head, make him play First Reformed, go haunt him, and get the wild card out of the way. It's working so far, so it's great.
Yeah, can attest that is actually
Yeah.
happening. Yes. Wow.
Well, it sounds like 10 seconds, so Cool.
Well, let's see. Whoa.
Let's move on.
I'll go
60.
75.
Oh, 80.
Ooh.
100.
All right, tapped out.
110.
You got me.
120.
130.
Well, I don't like that. I'll do 150.
155.
No.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh. I feel
you
like it's
say?
a pretty good deal for Talk to Me. 150
Yeah.
bucks. One of their highest grossing films of all time. I know that because I was on Tyler Whitmore's Trivia 10 and I totally botched the A24 box office question.
I was
He was
yelling
"What are-"
Hereditary at
He was
you.
like, what are the best box office hits for A24? And I was like, Last Black Man in San Francisco, pretty good flick. Put
Pretty
it on
good
there.
flick, yeah. I think it made
And it is Hereditary
$80,000.
and Talk to Me. Yeah. I made like $5 at the box office.
170.
I think I'm tapped out.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Good value.
I'll take it.
Good value.
Let's go with 100 minutes or less.
Ooh, the first 100
Okay.
minutes or less movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. And how much did you get it for? 170?
I think it was like 50. Something, yeah.
$40
$40 or something. I don't remember exactly.
We just
but
spent the
yeah.
last 7 minutes not talking about that at all. Okay. 170 bucks. Ben, 100 minutes or less. Nice play.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jonathan, you've got 2 movies.
No shit. Okay. Bank account funds low. Morale high.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. I do think it's interesting. We haven't nominated some like really heavy hitters for A24, but I think that's category specific, which is why. So I'm interested to see when someone busts out some big ones here, but not gonna be me. I'm gonna put up 8th grade
Oh.
for like
Nice.
$25.
For like 25 bucks.
Yeah, pretty expensive. So we can move on.
I'll go $30.
It was
I do-
on my list, but no.
But
Wow,
no.
just a hard
But
no.
no.
Walk us
Hard no.
through this thought process, Marta. How does it make your list and then it's like, oh, cool, 50 bucks? I'm going to pass.
It was on my list for for one category, but that category had 3 spots ahead of it
Okay.
that nobody else has taken thus far. So I'm gonna be ballsy here.
Nice.
Pray
What's
for
the bid
best.
at?
$30.
Dude, why do I keep forgetting what the bid is at? 50. It's pretty expensive, guys, for 8th grade. Come on, it's not that big.
I mean,
I
honestly,
liked 8th grade. I
it's
thought it was
good.
fun.
It's
It's
tapped
good.
me out though. I was hoping
Yeah.
just to get it. Not that like 60 would be expensive, but for 30 I would take it. But I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Shot clock.
I'm a Bo Burnham guy, but really more just like an inside guy. So I'm a little out on 8th grade. I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Damn.
Okay, yeah.
Tough.
Shot
It's
clock.
fine. Crazy.
$50.
You got
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Bet. Let's go. Love that. Putting
Where you gonna
that
take it?
in, that's coming of age for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming of age.
Oh wait, I have to nominate another one. Oh shit.
Wow. You are doing just quite the job. You're collecting great heartfelt films like Infinity Stones here.
Yep.
We make that the graphic for all of us. Like all of our movies will be the gems in the Infinity Gauntlet. Little crossover here.
Might be an interesting lead in to something we might be doing this summer.
Yeah, who
Stay-
knows?
stay tuned.
Ooh.
Stay
Who
tuned.
knows?
All right. What else are you going to put up, Jonathan?
All right, let's see. Let's look at the categories. I need horror, 100 minutes or less, and wild card. But I don't have a lot of money.
You said wild card. I just got triggered. I just literally looked at my team and I just like shook my head.
Ethan's there with his one movie. Just hanging out.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'll put up Midsummer for 25.
Hmm.
Go $50.
200.
Well, I'm out.
Wow. Well, I'm
Me
out.
right there. That was fast.
I'll go 225. Midsommar.
You do have money, don't you, Ethan?
Oh, I got money. I got money, brother. I got money.
250.
And this, in fact, Midsommar would qualify for horror. Is that what we're all agreeing on here? This is a horror film?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll let that one go.
Wonderful. I'm so glad I clarified before bidding again on this movie.
We'll let it slide.
What'd you bid? 250, Ben?
Yeah.
I got 300.
333.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ooh.
340.
350.
355.
360.
365.
370.
Has this ever been done? 380.
400.
This is so fun. 405.
420.
Blaze it. 425.
Damn it. 450.
What? That. Okay. 455.
471 to be the highest bid on this draft.
Oh, that's interesting.
One more dollar than past lives.
475.
500.
Oh, wow.
Damn, for Midsummer, crazy.
We have crossed the Rubicon.
It's my favorite A24 movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a great
that'll
one.
Do it. Yeah.
Favorite A24 movie. Wow.
Or is it? Or am I just trying to get $500 out of Ethan so that
I
can
don't
do what
know.
I
I've
want on the next
hosted
pick?
an A24 pod with you for
knows?
3 years, and I still am unsure where we fall on A24 rankings. Okay, 525.
Nice.
Is Florence Pugh too famous to ever make a movie like this again?
I don't think so. I mean, she is definitely famous, but I think she could still do something like this. Yeah.
555.
Whoa. 560.
I thought that would scare you off.
If I bid $50 for First Reformed and Wildcard, nothing
Yeah.
scares me off, Ben.
That's very true.
I have total immunity right now to any feelings.
575.
590. I mean, you're getting slim. You're getting slim at 590. You'd have like $70 or less left.
I know, but I'd have to bid more, so I'd have even less left. 590. 600.
Oh wow! Everybody else out on this bidding?
Who's
Nobody
joining
wants
now?
to get in on the magic right now. Come on, save me. 600, huh? 605. I like Midsommar. It's a pretty good movie.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I really like it.
Pretty good horror flick. Little guy named Ari Aster.
I think it'll be funny if you end up with Midsommar and I end up with Uncut Gems.
I think
that
would
be
be
funny.
means to constitute a trade, maybe.
Maybe.
We will see.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess enjoy it for 605. It's all yours.
Wow. Okie dokie. Wow.
Dang.
Look, Midsommar, definitely one of my favorite A24 movies. A movie that I think is really fascinating because it's a true horror film set in broad daylight all the time, which I think is very interesting. And I think there's a lot of things to talk about with this movie. I won't go in too long. What I do think is interesting, I don't know if this auction will still be going on by the time that this podcast comes out, but the Cinema for Gaza is having an auction. One of the potential packages that you can win is a Q&A with Jack Rayner, who is the boyfriend from Midsommar. If that's still up and you're interested, you like Midsommar, maybe I can take this real $605 and go bid and donate some money to.
Also ask him
to a
about
good
Sing
cause.
Street.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Haven't seen it. Okay.
Great movie.
So I can take Midsommar in horror. Is that correct?
Yeah. Because you didn't
And
fill with First Reformed for some reason, so it's still open for you. So,
I just don't think I've ever been vetoed so quickly on a movie. I'm like, you guys are just absolutely.
I love that you
not.
threw it out there, and then every single one of us was like, I don't know.
We were polite about it though.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I think we all have different definitions of horror, I think, is what I'm learning here. Okay, I'll take Midsommar in horror for $605.
Beautiful.
Good nomination. Good nomination.
Love it.
Okay, Ben, it's up to you.
Back to me. All right. Let's go with the movie that is objectively better than La La Land, and that's Moonlight. And I will.
Damn it.
Oh, we gotta say that though.
Why you gotta keep them coming at me? Like, just
I mean,
lay
it's
off.
just a fact.
Give me a round of a breather.
We've all seen it, you know. $50 for Moonlight.
100.
150.
God damn it.
200.
I'm out of money now. God.
I will say it's tough having a small budget in the middle of the match because you. Put
I
yourself
thought
in a hole,
Moonlight
like
was gonna
Jonathan.
go in like the first round.
Mm.
So I
Same.
like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
222.
I've been saving it.
All right, I'm out.
How much? What was the
222.
last? 222?
Sophie's out.
250.
Dang.
250.
260.
270.
Why did you say 260 with a question mark?
I know. I was about to
So I wasn't sure if I felt good about that or not. 280.
There we
285.
go. That's a good
Cool.
period at the end
That
of that.
better?
bid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was trying. Dang. Zach, you get in on this? Or you?
I know.
You good?
Like I was looking, I'm like, oh, I think I'm sitting out on this one, but it is tempting.
290.
295.
Can I do like monthly installments on this one? I'll hop in.
Look, it's not too late. If you want to trade, Jonathan, I'll give you first reform plus $100 if you want it in your wild card. Just throwing it out there.
$100. Dang, I'm gonna need more cheese in that.
The thing is, this is like my
Well, I
number
gotta-
one in my slimmest category. And I want it really bad.
All right, so go all out then.
300.
I'm out.
What, for 300? Oh my god, I should have saved my money. I would take you to the 700s for me.
Oh man,
I
getting
guess
a
that's
steal
it.
here. Okay,
That's a
Ben,
steal.
$300
Wow.
for
Yeah.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
Wow. I paid more for After Sun. No disrespect to After Sun, but like, what the hell?
I love Moonlight, but I'm just banking on a wild card movie that I adore, and I will
Okay.
fight
Yeah,
people
you're
for
saving
it.
for
so.
it. Okay, I
I like
respect
it.
that.
That's a cool strategy. I wish I could play in that game. Ben, where are you putting Moonlight?
Coming of age, please.
Of course.
Yep.
Definitely high
I'm
up on
gonna
my
be
coming of
upset.
age power
Same.
rankings too. Yeah.
Yeah. And better than
Wow.
La La Land. So let's just not forget that.
Well, objectively, yes, it's true. Sure, according to the Academy. Okay. You know what they should have done that year? And this is why Al Pacino's such a legend. They should have got up there and been, my eyes see La La Land. That way, we would have been absolved of any
It's true.
problems because they just read what was on the envelope, you know?
Yeah.
It's not La La Land's
That was
fault.
it.
All right, Marta, you've got a nomination.
Okay. I'm already regretting the whole Moonlight thing. That's fine. I'll survive.
Get that wild card.
No, I'm gonna be strategic. I'm gonna go with a movie that I personally adore. Nobody else seems to. I don't know why. A Ghost Story for 50.
It's a little pricey for me. A little pricey.
I've
I have
never
not
seen a
it,
Ghost Story.
so I can't bid on it.
The two guys
Neither
who
of you
listen to
have seen
24
it?
pod are like, haven't seen that A24
Really?
movie.
Wow.
I love
Wow.
it. I sobbed my eyes out like profusely.
Marta, will you come on and be a guest when we talk about it? We'll watch it.
With absolute pleasure.
Okay, lock it in. There it is.
Done.
Amazing.
I didn't know that people didn't like A Ghost Story. I think it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, yay. Yeah, I love it too. I don't know what the argument is, but there's like a lot of people in my life that are like, this movie sucks.
Oh, interesting.
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
I really love it.
I feel like you got it.
For 50?
I feel like
Yeah.
you could have had it for one, unfortunately.
Dang. Well,
not like a reflection of the movie, just like, yeah, I haven't seen it. And
Mm.
I guess people are very conflicted about David Lowery. They were the same way with The Green Knight, right? So
Yeah, that's true.
The ultimate definition of one for you, one for me, kind of a director. Look at his filmography and tell me that he isn't at least wise in that area.
Peter Pan and Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also The Green Knight. He's like, I gotta get that cheddar, and then I can make my movies that I want to make.
Did he do the
right.
Pete's Dragon live action?
his filmography is
Actually,
bonkers. It just makes no sense.
It is. Yeah, it's all over the place.
Weird. All right, where are you gonna be
Is that
taking
it
this
then?
movie, Marta?
100 minutes or less.
Nice.
Love
Okay,
it.
100 minutes or less.
How much was that? 50?
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
You got $650 left. You got 3 movies to go. Pretty impressive. Pretty
Thank
good
you.
strategy. Okay. Sophie, you on the other end, $220 and 4 movies to go. A little bit different of a situation here.
Yeah.
Nominated film.
Okay, I am going to nominate Saint Maud for $24.
I think that should be like the starting bid for all of them. I like
Yeah, you might be
Yeah.
right.
Zach's
I like
idea
that.
was good.
I could.
Yeah.
It falls into a couple of categories, but the age-old
It
story of
does.
like I have movies above it that I want over it. So
I watched
I'm
Saint
out.
Maud for the first time after I saw Love Lies Bleeding because I was so intrigued by what Rose Glass was doing. And gosh, it's so good. I love it so much. I
Yeah,
think Ben said this
same.
earlier, but just an incredible ending. One of my
Yeah.
favorite. I think, honestly, like A24 has really, really great movies about like spirituality. Like First Reformed and Saint Maud are 2 of just like the best of the best in that realm.
Yeah.
So
Let's go. First Reform shout
First
out.
Reform shout out. Let me see it. Let's go. Let's go. I would really much like to revisit Saint Maud because I remember being pretty mixed on it, and then I was very pro on Love Lies Bleeding, and I felt like I had a better understanding of how Rose Glass sees things and like operates, and kind of similarly to The Zone of Interest and Jonathan Glazer. And I remember seeing The Zone and being like, oh, I get Glazer now. I'd love to revisit Under the Skin because now I get that movie more. I think Saint Maud definitely falls in that for me. I haven't rewatched it recently. I'm gonna say that you got it though for $24.
yay! Amazing.
nice.
Where are you gonna be taking
I'm gonna
this?
take it in debut.
Nice.
Okay, nice directorial debut. $24. Cheapest bid so far of the draft.
Wow.
Wow, nice job.
Okay.
Good deal. Okay, that brings me to me. I've got a nominated film. I should probably ask which categories it qualifies for before we nominate it, just so we're all certain of what we're doing here. Let's look at some budgets real fast. Let's look at some budgets. Okay, Sophie looking a little slim. Jonathan a little slim. All right, okay. I'm feeling
Zach's
pretty
got
good.
cash.
Zach's got the dough. I just got to make sure I don't pick a movie that Zach might be interested in. That's the trouble here. All right, I'm gonna nominate a movie. I'm gonna nominate Zola. $10.
Nice.
Nice.
A movie that I think Coleman Domingo is quite good in as his character X, and Riley Keough is really good as well. Obviously based on like the famous strand of Twitter threads. This is kind of like the first and probably the only actually good movie based on a social media event happening. Zola, very interesting movie.
Oh, $24.
Okay,
Priced out.
I don't know.
24. I don't know.
I gotta rethink. Shoot. Because I have somewhere that I want Zola to be. 24. I'll go $25. How about that? Round nice
Whoa.
nice 25er.
Dang, dude.
Whoa.
Watch out, everybody. Watch out.
Big spender.
Zola's so cool. I feel like everyone watched it when it came out, and then like we just haven't talked about it since. It's so good.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it.
I mean, you want to hear a story of how me and a bitch fell out? It's kind of long, but it's pretty worth it. Like, that's a really good
Iconic.
hook. Like, it is
Yeah.
iconic. Taylor Page, really, really great in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, I'll let you have it for 25.
Hell yeah. Right on.
Wow.
We're so back. I feel so good. But I've already drafted wild card, so I'm back in the dumps. Okay. Zola, $25. Cool. I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to take Zola in let's see. It is up for 100 minutes or less. I was going to take it in female director, and I believe it could qualify for a directorial debut as well.
Yep. Yeah, all three of those.
I will
And
take
wild
it
card
in.
if you still have that open. No.
Would have been cool. I'm going to take it in female director.
Cool.
Okay. $25. Cool. Zach, you're up with a nomination.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at the board here. I think I'll go with. Let me see. We'll go with After Yang for $24. Sorry.
Ooh.
Wonder if we're dipping into some of the bigger names, despite it being more of a smaller film, but nonetheless.
I still haven't seen that. And
Oh,
I'm,
you would
dying to.
love
You
After
would
Yang.
love
You would
it.
love it, Marta.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
I
literally
love that my
thought
taste is so predictable.
when Zach nominated this, I thought, okay, Marta's in the game now. Like now we're playing her game, but I guess not.
Wait, have you guys talked about it on the pod already, or has it? Okay.
Yeah.
We have.
Best,
No.
best dance scenes for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
one,
sure.
one of the
Love
best
it.
A24
Oh my
dance
gosh,
scenes.
that opening scene is so
Yeah.
good.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
This weekend.
What did you start the bid at?
24.
Nice.
I'll go $30.
I'll go 40.
50.
Deep into that wallet. Yeah.
Right. Go 70.
Nice.
I'll go 80.
This movie came out in 2021. Pretty notably, was like a Max only streaming release, and I think something that unfortunately was kind of a release product of the pandemic, and people kind of just like didn't watch it, didn't talk about it, didn't really anything because it just showed up on Max one day, which is unfortunate. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one they should try to put on IMAX again too, for the
That'd be
dance scene specifically.
Yeah,
That'll
for
be
sure.
Yeah.
That'd be great to watch. I'll go. What'd you say, Sophie? What was your last one? It was
I think 80.
80.
Yeah.
I'll go 90.
Sophie doing some serious
I'm poor.
thinking.
I mean, I'm poor over here. I don't know how much I can get. I'll go 100.
Dang. Toppled over 50% of your budget.
Wow.
We'll go 110.
It's crazy Zach could win this at 110 and still have the most money left over.
Yeah.
Like, he's been so frugal. I love it.
Oh man, it's good. Good flick. I mean, I'm not betting on it. I just think more people should watch
Yeah.
After Yang.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'm gonna tap out, but
Nice.
I love After Yang so much. Like I think it was in like my top 3 of that year.
Oh
And it's
wow.
so underseen. Oh gosh, I just love it. I mean, you can kind of sense a theme, I guess, on my list with
Yeah.
Hereditary, but like I really just am fascinated by like grief, spirituality, and After Yang is just such an interesting look at that. And I'm fascinated by Kogonada's career. I can't wait for I need him to make more movies immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's interesting too. Like we're talking about like A24 and like the widespread of like their topics, but like if you compare like an Ex Machina and how that looks at AI versus After Yang and how that's like I just love that within the same studio you're kind of having different movies and conversations
Totally.
about similar topics. So yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be such a good double feature.
That'd be
What
cool.
would you start with though? You start with Ex Machina or you start with After Yang? I think you start with After Yang.
Yeah.
Go with Ex Machina. You can't watch Ex
They both-
Machina and then
they
show a
both
movie
have
that's like
great-
AI is so great.
They both have good dance scenes, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
what's
true.
there to dislike when you're there. But
I think if there's one big takeaway from movies about AI like robots, it's that we can dance with them, which I think is a big plus. So bring on the future.
yeah.
I'm anti-AI. I got to get that on the record. Okay. Even if they let me dance with them, I still. Okay. taking after Yang. Where are you taking this movie?
I think I'll put under 100 minutes or less. So I think it just gets there, like 96 or 97 minutes or something. Yeah.
Gosh,
Okay.
this was gonna be my sleeper pick. I didn't know After Gang had love, so I'm honestly that makes me happy.
Yeah.
It does.
Yep, 96 minutes long. Okay, Zach, you got one more nomination.
And we're all halfway full on our team. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we're
have
exactly
three
halfway
movies.
through the draft as well. That's
Yeah.
startling.
Wow,
Crazy.
Yeah,
Whoa.
look at that.
that's
Man.
crazy. You said
Only one of us has selected our wild card. Here we are.
I was like not saying anything because I thought we would just all collectively as a group like move on from like attacking the wild card bit, but I guess we're back. So whatever.
We're back.
Oh,
Can't let it rest.
no. I'll go with, okay, I'm going to nominate, in honor of a new trailer that's dropping on Monday, I'm going to nominate Ty West's X for,
Nice.
we'll start with $50.
By the time this episode comes out, the trailer for Maxine will be out. So I'm very curious what we'll
can't
all
wait.
think of the trailer.
I'm so excited.
Yep.
I'm excited. I think it's gonna be great.
I
$50
loved
for
this
X.
movie.
Okay.
Are you
Go
guys
100.
more X or Pearl lovers? Well, actually, that kind of reveals.
Seems
I
like
don't
a
know.
bait question,
Yeah.
quite honestly.
Well, I mean, my horror is filled, so I'm not trying to
Same.
gauge anything here.
My horror's film.
I just,
I'm a
Yeah.
Pearl guy myself. I enjoy
too.
Pearl a little bit more.
I think I'm more X.
I
personally.
can't
More X.
pick.
Also more X.
I love both.
okay.
Or am I?
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, Ben, did you say 100? What did you say?
I said 100.
Oh, you said 100. Oh, John.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go 110.
What's the bank account at right now?
Ben, it's really just
Call the
that
banker.
Kid Cudi sex scene, right? That's why you're pro X. You're like,
I was gonna say only one of these
I gotta
movies
see
has
Cudi
Kid
on the
Cudi in it. Like, so, Brittany Snow, Jenna Ortega, like it's a solid cast. And I mean,
Kind of crazy.
some of those kills in X, I still think about.
Oof.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
brutal.
kind of wild.
I'll go 115.
Go 125.
I mean, I have more money than you, Zach. so-
I mean, look, theoretically, anybody except myself could bid on this because, like, you know, you could always put it in wild card if you want X that bad.
yeah.
True.
Just because your horror's filled, don't rule yourself out.
You said 125?
Yeah, 125.
I'll go 130.
Go 135.
I'll go 140.
Love it. You want? I mean,
This is tough.
Zach, you want it. I know you want
I
it.
know. It's also one of those, like, you know, there's other there's category, you know, thinking about serving till some of the other bigger titles. Would you say 140 or 145, John?
you did 140, I think.
I did 140.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go 145.
I respect nominating films that you want on your team. I think that's a bold strategy.
Yeah.
I just like,
Rather than trying to draw money out of other people.
right, yeah. Just suck it out, yeah.
What are we at? 145?
145. I think our timer's ticking down here.
150.
50.
I'll tap out. You can have that one.
Fuck, that was
Nice.
my limit right there. Okay.
Did it.
Nice.
Tw-
Okay.
20 bucks
Okay.
left.
That's going in horror for sure.
Good pick
And
up.
Yeah, I got 20 bucks.
You got two movies, $20. Best of luck.
Thanks. I
in
got
your
it.
in your future endeavors.
it.
Okay, Zach nominated 2. That means it's back to me for a nomination here. All right, I will be nominating. I got to look at what I got in my options here. I'm going to be nominating a movie that I really do enjoy quite a lot. I'm going to be nominating Mid-90s. This movie is the
Ooh.
directorial
Okay.
debut of Jonah Hill, follows a young skater who
Yes.
kind of gets inducted into, this group of friends that live in the Bay Area, and he just tries to figure out like how to do life with these cool skater friends. And I think holds one really fantastic thing, and that thing is that it's got the coolest movie nickname of all time in Fuck Shit, which I think is still a fantastic nickname.
Pretty cool.
I'll nominate mid-90s for $24.
I'm out.
Ooh.
I like this movie a lot, but it literally
Me
fills
too.
the 3 categories I already have filled. Like,
Yes.
and I'm not doing it in wild card because I
Talk
would not
about
want to do wild
strategy.
card that early.
Like, I love this movie, but I'm out. It does have like one of the best soundtracks though
Yeah.
It really
in
does.
recent memory.
A lot of Far Side, a lot of really
Mhm.
good 90s West Coast
Yep.
hip hop.
What's the
Fuck.
kid's name? Sonny
Yeah.
Sonny
Sulik?
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 Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
great.
I believe
He's
so.
he was in a Yorgos movie that I'm not gonna name.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. All right.
Oh.
This is
Not gonna
fascinating.
name. And your boy Lucas Hedges.
Yes. Love my boy Lucas Hedges. Just beating the shit out of his little brother. Okay. 20 sounds good. $24 for mid-90s? Is that what I'm
it.
hearing here?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Damn.
It's a blind spot for me, so I have to go watch this one.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I recommend. It really is one of my favorite movies, and unfortunately, Jonah Hill, little bit of trouble. Kind of the aura around the film is a little clouded, but I think if you look at the film just as the film, it's quite good. Okay, mid-90s.
Where are you taking it?
I'm gonna take it in coming of age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Sense.
definitely coming of age. Okay, awesome. Sophie, I think we're back to you.
Cool. All right. I am going to nominate The Florida Project.
Damn it.
And
I'm out.
I will put it up for $24. Why not?
Y'all
50.
just cut me out.
50.
75.
80.
90.
100.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
115.
120.
She's only got $196, Marty. You can outlast her.
Mm-hmm.
130.
140.
150.
Guys.
160.
Join me, Sophie, in the $20 game. join me.
Bid 194, Sophie. Let's see it. Got to save yourself $2.
Do it.
All right, what are we at?
I don't even know what we're at. What are we
160,
at?
I think.
160.
170.
180.
190. Why not?
195.
There
All
it
right.
is.
Yeah, got her.
Damn it! The Florida
I'm
Project, so good.
It is. I'm gonna put it under coming of age.
All right.
Some of the best child acting ever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Mhm.
So pretty to look at. I love
Yep.
it.
I'm so sorry, Sophie.
It's okay.
Okay, Florida Project going in coming of age for Marta. Great movie. I think really an underspoken and an underrated Willem Dafoe role in this movie. He is so
Yeah.
perfect in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Got Sophie. Got her good. Love to see it. Okay, Marta. now you gotta nominate something.
Okay, I'm gonna go with American Honey for
Ooh, fuck.
24. Let's say.
Nice.
$40.
$50.
Pretty
I didn't
good
think anyone was
movie.
going to want this movie. Why are you doing this to me, Marta?
Sorry.
$60.
$70.
$80.
We
$90.
really got to do a lot of things.
All right. $90. You can have it.
No.
Damn.
Cool. I
Backed
would.
out.
I'm gonna put that under female director.
Nice.
Haven't seen that one.
It's
Me either.
great. I love it. It's fantastic. It's just very real, raw, dreamy.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good movie. You get $90. You said, Marta?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow,
Nice.
she's got money to spare.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
you got money burning a hole in your pocket. I believe if my math is right, you got $365 for your final wild card
Correct.
pick. So like, that's cool. That was my
Absolutely.
original strategy, to be in that boat and like get the movie that I really actually wanted. I guess I'll live vicariously through you. Okay, Ben.
Watch nobody votes for my wild card.
Ben, you got a nomination.
What if we did The Killing of a Sacred Deer
Oh,
for $24? And we just
What if?
close it out. We're done.
open and shut case here.
Yeah.
Wow. Killing of a Sacred Deer.
I'm gonna save myself, but I love that movie.
Hell yeah. No one else
Speaking
want
of,
it?
speaking of
Great.
Yorgos,
I would love
haven't
to.
seen it. Heard good things though.
I'll tell you this, Zach. There's one film in which Nicole Kidman gives someone a hand job in a car that is mired with thrills and dark deceit. It is this film. And it is worth
Is
it.
this, okay. You should make a letterbox list with that, in case
Yes.
another person
Yeah.
tries to do. Those lists that have like only 2 movies.
Hyper specific.
I
It was
love
done
this.
here
Yeah.
first.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I'm gonna let this one go.
Wow. A Yorgos movie
Oh.
for $24?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy. That's
That
so
is
lucky.
nuts.
Cool.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Would have
Wow.
loved to bid against you.
Nice job. Where are you taking this?
I think in horror.
Okay.
It works.
Are we sure?
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Whoa, you can't just say you can't just say yep. It doesn't work
Yup.
like that. It's come on, guys. This is
I
literally
think
the
it
same
qualifies.
idea as First Reformed. It's just someone slowly going
I don't
off
have
their
it in
rocker.
horror. I don't have it in horror.
IMDb
don't have
if I'm
it in
out,
horror
if I'm
either.
outvoted,
IMDb
then-
says drama, horror, mystery.
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's-
didn't use
that's
IMDb
fair.
for First Reformed. Can we get an
I
can we
brought
get
up
a can we get a
IMDb for First
letterbox?
Reformed.
can we get a
I'm going.
letterboxed ruling here?
Here, I'll look.
I'm not
It
trying to instigate. I'm
says-
genuinely asking.
It
because-
Thriller,
does.
mystery, drama.
Ooh.
But in the
Ooh.
themes, it says horror, the undead monster classics.
Okay.
We didn't do that though. That doesn't count.
I
Well,
feel like
IMDb
this
says
is clearly
horror.
a
I feel
horror
great
movie.
about that. So
Guys, this is some serious lack of bipartisanship here. Like with the
No,
this is crazy. Okay,
when I
look,
planned,
okay.
I put it under horror.
That's insane. You guys that's insane. Okay, whatever. Gosh, $24 for a horror film that's probably not scary. Okay. Really congratulations to you, Ben. Fantastic job. And now I believe Jonathan has 2 nominations.
Yep. Well, I
I
guess there's
can't
no
believe you
point
guys let that
hiding
fucking
any
slide. That's
strategy.
crazy.
Hey, we were outvoted. I don't have it in horror, but it's fine. I'll go with the movie that is exactly 100 minutes, and it's The Farewell. I'll put it up for $1.
$2.
24.
Are you
25.
That was so fast. Oh my god! Wow, just gone in an instant. That was crazy.
50.
60.
65.
Wait, what movie did we put up? Sorry, I was doing the math on your guys' notes for you.
The Farewell.
The Farewell.
75.
Pretty good movie.
$100.
110.
Are we gonna just go up to 195 again, Sophie? Is that what we're doing here?
Who knows?
150.
155.
Okay. 1 90.
It's yours.
You still have $4 to play with.
I know.
A little too close for comfort. Okay.
Perfect.
Wow. The Farewell.
My number one female directed option.
Nice.
Dang. Nice.
I love this movie.
Can't refute
good.
that. I guess that category stands pretty easily, huh? Okay. 190 for that?
190.
Impressive. Yeah, I like The Farewell. Pretty good movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's been a while since we've covered it on the A24 pod, but
Yeah.
pretty good movie. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Jonathan, you got another nomination.
Swiss Army Man, $1. Please,
Good one.
$5.
don't do it. Oh my God, don't do it. $6.
Oh yeah, you only have like $20 left, huh?
No.
Damn, that must suck.
I know
That's
that.
crazy. That's crazy. Man, Swiss Army Man, really good movie. $10.
Yeah. That's the 11.
Jeez. Should probably go 21, huh? $10
No,
increment. That seems
I mean,
satisfactory.
You don't really have to. I mean, no, you don't have to.
Well, you know, raising the battle. $21.
Goodbye, Daniels.
Is anyone else bidding? I think it might just be yours for 21. Getting down to the end here.
$21 for Swiss Army Man?
So foul.
Gosh. Okay. Well, I will take Swiss Army Man for $21 in directorial debut for the Daniels.
Nice.
Good film.
Cool. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to be extremely honest. This entire draft, ever since First Reformed Wildcard happened, I have like the shakes of like, can it go in this category? So even though I know this is a directorial debut from the Daniels, I'm like, I'm putting it out there and I'm waiting for you guys to be like, oh, you didn't get that one right. You really messed up on assuming that was their debut. So
Also 100 minutes or less.
yeah.
If
Oh,
you want to put it there.
is it really? That's
Yeah.
It's too late.
Sophie
Wow.
spoken.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I did have it on my 100 minutes or less board, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna mix it up. All right. Cool. I feel good about that. Ben, we're back to you.
For $146 in wild card, I'll take Uncut Gems.
God,
Ooh.
cool, man. That's awesome.
That's
You
all I
love
got.
that movie, don't you? You have a poster
love that
behind you of
movie.
Uncut Gems. Really great flick, huh?
I do, yeah.
Pretty
It's
good.
my favorite.
150.
God damn it. She got me. She got me. Well, I'm out.
Okay.
No one likes Uncut Gems?
I
Damn.
love
I
it.
love it.
I'm
We
just
can't
saving
let
myself.
Sophie
I'm
get
just
Uncut
saving
Gems.
myself.
We can't
Ethan,
let
you don't
her get
like
Uncut
Uncut
Gems.
Gems?
I thought Ethan loved this movie. That's weird.
Yeah,
I'm
damn.
bidding on it.
It's so good.
Look, I am just a man. I have my limits as a podcast host in the content that I'll engage in, okay? This is that limit. We've crossed the line. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm struck down for my A24 perch.
If it goes for this cheap, this is crazy.
So
Yeah.
okay, now's the time.
gonna have
Can we have any like side deals? Anybody open under the table shit? Like how do we work together to
the
make
host.
this on my team?
Yeah.
I'm the host.
Talk it out.
There's two other
The
hosts
timer went
on the
off.
show.
The timer went off.
Timer's off.
Jesus Christ. Cool, man. Yeah, Uncut Gems. Sophie, it's yours. How much did you
Wow.
bid?
Oh my God.
150.
That's insane.
Wow.
I was like, literally,
That's
I was
wild.
going into
That's
this
the
draft and
steal
I was
of
like,
this draft.
Yeah.
I was like
what's
900
going on?
bucks, Uncut Gems. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm willing to put it all on the table. And you guys really
Wow.
put me here. You guys did it. Is that going in your wild card category?
It is.
Okay. Does anyone
What
want
if
to
I was
speak
like,
to
no,
Uncut Gems
coming of
real quick?
age.
Yeah, coming of age story.
Look, if you guys want to try and play it as a horror, Streets of New York, pretty scary. Right, Sophie? Come on, you're a New York
Yeah.
head. You got to chime in.
New York head. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the steal of the draft. Like, I don't know what else to
It
tell you.
absolutely is. It's electric.
Hell yeah.
Uncut
hate
Gems, good movie. I believe we talked about it recently on a draft as well, and I had asked for help in coming up with a tattoo that is not Howie's name on my butt, and I have not received any feedback. So I'm really hoping people can help me out with that.
A Furby.
See, that's what we all tell you. You're
That's
the
what
only
I
one that's
said.
against it.
Yeah.
It's true. I just can I just get his face like on my quad that just says "Holy shit, I'm gonna come." Like, is that okay? Can we go there?
I would. Yes, that is okay.
I would. Is that all right. Wow. Okay. Who we at? Who we at to nominate here? You guys
Marta,
have
I
really,
believe.
really messed
Oh,
me
is it
up
me?
with the Uncut Gems.
Okay. I'm so excited, guys, that nobody's picked this yet. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Lobster for 50.
Nice.
Nice.
Really good movie.
Orgos.
Yeah.
What animal would you be, Marta?
Probably go with maybe a cat.
Ooh, not a
like
black
that.
goat. Not black goat. Okay. Just checking. $50.
Seriously,
I mean,
nobody? I saved myself for this. I gave up Moonlight for this.
That's what I was saying. Go for your wild card early on. I thought, yeah,
Like,
you did it.
I
Seriously,
think
guys.
I'm out because I can only fill in 100 minutes or less, and this movie is not that.
I don't have enough money.
I have $20.
I am-
Yeah,
okay.
It's all yours.
Well,
Damn.
cool. The Lobster for 50. I never thought this would happen.
Wow. Look at that.
Marta's team complete.
Yeah.
First team complete.
Congratulations.
Thank
All right.
you.
We'll go over teams at the very end, but you are the first person with the team complete. Nice job. Okay. Sophie, I believe, are you nominating?
I
Yeah.
think so.
We're going down the board. Okay.
All right. I will nominate Bodies, Bodies, Bodies for $1.
All right, Sophie, me and you, $2.
I'll go $5.
Oh, okay.
I'll go $15.
I'll go 20.
25.
Creeping up to your limit there, Sophie.
We'll go 50.
All right, I'm out.
Nice.
There you go.
Wow.
Damn.
I can't remember. Was Shiva Baby A24? No, it wasn't.
No.
No.
Bodies is great
Dang.
though. $50. This is when we're getting to the steals here. Now that we're in the final
Yeah,
rounds.
for real.
It's really good. Where are we at
Slot
on,
in there.
where are we at on Pete Davidson? Huh?
I don't
Bro?
know that we're anywhere.
Yeah, I'm like this way. Like,
Yeah, I'm in
Neutral.
yeah, neutral.
Neutral.
I don't dislike him. I don't. He's a guy.
Oh, wow. Just men catching strays left and right. Okay. All right. where are you going to put this movie, Zach?
We'll put it under horror, even though I do think like it is horror. It's also more comedy, but we'll stick with what the genres say it is. So fit under that.
Okay. Yeah, I would have put it in horror. I had it in my horror category as well. I like this movie quite a bit. I was a big fan of it. I think it's a great deconstruction of like millennial angst and social media and hurricanes. All right. Let's see. My nomination. Is that correct? That was a question. Is my nomination?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Everybody is just silent. I'm gonna nominate a movie. Well, I gotta go with 100 minutes or less here, so I'm gonna nominate a movie. I do need a consensus from the crew on this one. It
If
is
it's under 100 minutes.
What?
no. This is technically an A24 film, but it has been restored
yeah.
and
Oh,
rebranded
I know
to
which
the
one it
A24
is.
brand.
I don't know if it
I want to
counts.
say yes because I was gonna pick it too.
I was going to pick it as well.
Oh, great! So then we're in agreement.
I was going to make the
It's
case.
what I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will be nominating "Stop Making Sense" in this Draft. This movie is so it might not be the movie that you guys are considering, Marta. Probably not the one you're thinking of. The only concert movie that A24 has. Re-released it in 4K a few months ago. The physical disc is still coming, hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed.
Ben, I got to give you credit here because you were like, this movie is excellent. It is like the best concert movie ever made. And I trusted you, and I went in, and I've seen it 3 times since then. And every time I'm just like, this is fucking awesome. This is great. Like, David Byrne just cannot be matched on the stage. So I'm going to nominate Stop Making Sense. 88 minutes long for, I don't know, $5.
146.
146.
I was
That's all I have
gonna
left.
lose my money. Oh,
That
I
is all
thought
you
no
have
one was
left.
gonna remember this.
Stop Making Sense? You thought you'd fly under the radar?
Well, yeah, because it's not like like it wasn't like originally produced by A24.
Yeah.
It's true.
I was thinking of Pi.
Hi. Yeah.
Darren
That's what I thought.
Aronofsky, Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know me.
I will go with $147.
Cool.
I'm so mad.
So I'm going to take Ben out on that one.
Yeah.
Sophie, you're out as well. You do not have the funds. Tough.
Marta's full.
Well,
so
I
it's
have
up to-
uncut gems, so
Oh, shots
Well,
fired.
look,
up to
here's where I'm going to be honest with you. That might play against you in the anonymous voting here on the socials because guess what? People don't vote for me. So if they see Uncut Gems, they generally think it's me. You might have played yourself, Sophie. That's my silver lining here.
okay, whatever.
Okay. Do I get it? $147?
Yeah, it's down to Zach. He's the only one with the cash.
Yeah, you got it, Ethan.
Right on. Okay, cool.
Can I give some of you my cash?
I
Or
would
no?
love that.
I
Just-
still
just-
have so much cash.
Disperse it amongst us.
Right.
All right. That means that I've completed my team as well. So I join Marta in the completion squad. Okay, Zach, you got 2 noms.
Great. Okay, let me see. I'll start with, this is for directorial debut, Marcel the Shell, Shoes On.
Nice.
I think that still counts. We'll go for, what is that? I'm like, this is where like the bad math is not like me not being able to calculate that what comes in. Because I'm like, how much should I actually do this? We'll go with 100.
Well,
Marcel.
I'm not going to bid on it, and I think I'm the only one left
Yeah,
that has
so-
the money, so it's all yours. Man.
Okay.
That's awesome.
We'll go for
I love that movie. That movie's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Good movie.
solid one.
Shout out Molly Simi, Marcella
Yeah.
Shell.
Shout out Molly.
Great.
If she had a social media account, she would vote for you. But unfortunately,
That's good.
not going to work for you. Sorry.
I was like toss it between that or I really did like Problemistas, having seen
Yeah.
it recently. I know you guys discussed it. Like
You said you're going to be taking this in directorial debut.
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Dean Fleischer-Camp directing this film. Okay. You got one more nomination.
Yes, I think one of the other bigger titles might be very, very basic for me to say, but still love it so much. I'll just throw in the whole pot for which makes sense for everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh, wow.
God damn it.
You got Ben so
Yeah.
good on that one.
Nice.
I know
Just
that. I guarantee you that you, Ben, you were like, awesome. Nobody's nominated
It just
yet.
had
I
to
just
come
gotta
back to
wait him
me.
out. I just gotta wait
It
him
just
out.
had to come back to me. That's all I had to do.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe it. We made it all these rounds without talking about this film.
I
Right.
can't believe it either.
The
yeah.
only A24 picture, or two, I guess the second A24 picture to win, terrible Phrygian slip right there, to win Best Picture. Holy cow.
Ah,
Great
This is
movie.
true.
good job, Zach.
Yep.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Super happy
Ben,
for you.
Zach, would
Feeling the
you...
love, truly. Yeah. Emanating.
Okay. You're going to bid all 510 on this, is that correct?
We'll go for it. Yeah, just to make it a nice spent it all. Yeah.
Okay. Proud of you.
Love it.
Congratulations. Or I guess, yeah, 610. Okay. I
up
can't
to
nominate
Sophie.
anything. I've got a full team. Sophie, we're back up to you.
Cool. I will nominate Enemy for $1.
Ooh.
Thought about it.
Great nom.
Yeah, I thought about it too.
It's yours.
Yeah, it's all you.
Oh,
Wow.
that's sweet.
That's an incredible
great
steal.
film.
Another steal.
Yeah.
Love it.
Wow. Where are you going to be putting that?
100 minutes or less.
Okay. Ben, you're up for nomination.
So here's my conundrum. My mouse just died, and I'm stuck on the page that is not my sheet of movies. So now I'm trying to remember what I had in my wild cards here.
That's funny.
But
Wow.
I think I'm just going to go with one of my favorite movies of last year. I got my boy Zac Efron here looking over my
Nice.
shoulder.
Yep.
Iron Claw 146. Just
Nice
do
job.
it all.
Going here.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's mentioned this one either.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, Ben, if you couldn't get everything everywhere, you got the Iron Claw.
At least I got Iron Claw. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job. And you used your
was
entire
just
budget.
like a pick away from getting everything. I thought there was no one had talked about it. I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is all happening. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
All right.
Okay.
Happy with it though.
Jonathan, you've got 2 nominations. It's between you and Sophie. So this is an interesting little subset of the auction here.
Sophie does have more money too.
It's true.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Be
Gotta
careful
be
with those
strategic.
noms.
Yeah. Dude, everything is over 100 minutes. I'm gonna take The Spectacular Now for $1.
All you.
Okay.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
One down.
Much. That's going in 100 minutes or less. And then, so I have wild card left. What does she want?
One of my favorite movies of all time is still on the board.
I'm
Really?
so curious.
Oh,
which
that's
one this
interesting.
is.
And I'm actually so sad that it hasn't been picked because I don't think I can pick it. I'm gonna make a case though.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you, you're being shot down. There's no case to be made for anything.
And then,
Coming of age story, Black Coat's daughter. Yes.
Look, I'd
then
hear that one out.
I'll-
I'd take that one to court. Raw is a coming of age story in a kind of a similar vein.
Yeah.
we'll do The Lighthouse.
Wow.
Nice.
That was it.
Love the lighthouse.
Nice.
So can I bid on it and put it in coming of age?
Not even close.
Coming of age.
They're growing up on the island. Like
I mean, we're all growing up. This is a coming of age podcast. If that's what we're qualifying as.
I'm saying no because I once got into an argument with somebody who was trying to convince me that a lead character who's like in her 30s, that's a coming of age. And I was
Oh.
like very firmly against it.
Yeah,
So
no.
I'm out of
Yeah,
solidarity.
I'd veto that. Yeah, it's all yours, Jonathan.
no, yeah, I know.
$19. Let's go. Wild card.
Dang. No,
Oh,
but
good end.
how does everyone else feel about the lighthouse? Why didn't that come up earlier?
I
Curious.
love it.
Okay.
If I wasn't such a Yorgos fangirl, I would probably have picked the lighthouse for wildcard.
Cool.
I'm pro the Lighthouse, but I do think it's overrated.
Wow.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I am
think
not pro
I
the
love it.
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
I think
I know, Ben. I know.
you're not pro anything Robert Eggers. Let's just be
It's
very
very
clear
true.
about
I
that.
love Eggers. I really do. I'm
Me
excited
too.
for Nosferatu.
Right.
Me too.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
No, I think it is very fascinating that the Lighthouse dropped this far in the A24
Yeah,
draft. Like
I'm sad.
if you think of someone that's just like an average person that's like, oh, I watch movies sometimes. Like they've heard of the Lighthouse. They talk about the Lighthouse. Like it is one of the A24 movies. So that I think that's really interesting. Okay, Sophie, you got one pick. It's yours. It's got to fit in coming of age.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
All right. So I have a list of 10 coming of age movies that I wanted to choose from, and there's only one left.
Oh,
Wow.
I think I know
Yeah.
what it is.
I don't know because I had to like dig to see like, oh, is this considered coming of age? I think it is, but
Here we go again.
That's a horrible start. That's a horrible
I think I
start.
know what it is. I think I know what it is.
I'm gonna nominate Come On, Come On
Oh.
Oh,
I
that's a
did not
great
pick the right one.
nomination.
because
Wow.
That
Without
is
maybe
interesting.
maybe it's not the
Wow.
main character coming of age, but it's still the main character bringing his nephew around. Like, he's coming.
I think it counts.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I
I
did
was
check
thinking about it.
Letterboxd too, and coming of age was in the themes. So
There you go.
Wow.
I liked
Okay,
it.
well,
I think so.
moral of the story: check Letterboxd for the themes before bidding on a movie. You'll get it if it's there.
Thought
yeah, what did you
were
think I was
gonna
gonna
go
choose?
for Priscilla.
Oh,
'Cause
that
she
would have been
is coming
good.
of age. Yeah.
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 Wow, great call. I didn't
The only
even
one I
think
had
of that.
left in mind was 20th Century Women.
Yes,
I really
same
like
with
that
me,
movie
Ben.
a lot.
Mhm.
I think there are a lot of coming of age movies, at least from what I had gathered. I would qualify Funny Pages as a coming of age. I think Hot Summer Nights, How to Talk to Girls at Parties. Some of these movies I haven't seen that I'm just like pulling from a subset of lists, so I could be a little off base. Okay, we have finished the A24 auction draft. We have
Did it.
done 36 films, $6,000. Wow, that's cool when you say it like that. Okay, let's start at the top. Jonathan, you are our first pick. You want to tell us your movies and the categories that they fell into?
Yeah, I took After Sun in the directorial debut for $310. I fought for Past Lives. Shout out Korea in female director for $470. Eighth Grade, coming of age, $50. X, probably a mistake. Horror for $150. The Spectacular Now, 100 Minutes or Less for $1, and The Lighthouse for Wildcard for $19.
I did Ex Machina and directorial debut. Talk to Me for 100 Minutes or Less. Moonlight in coming of age. I guess the wrong Yorgos movie Marta wanted, so I got Killing the Sacred Deer and horror. I really wanted Green Room, but I'm happy with Killing the Sacred Deer.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised
Farewell
you didn't
and
do Green Room. Wow.
I was a strategy play, and I played myself. At least it wasn't my wild card pick in the first round.
Oh my God.
Farewell
Jesus
in
Christ.
female directed, and the Iron Claw in wild card.
Nice.
Marta, what'd you get on your team?
I got The Witch for directorial debut, Climax for horror, A Ghost Story for 100 Minutes or Less, American Honey for female director, Florida Project for coming of age, and The Lobster for wildcard.
Sophie?
All right, in horror, I took Hereditary for $360. In female director, I took Lady Bird for $420. I chose Saint Maud as my debut for $24. Wild card, I chose Uncut Gems for $150. Enemy in 100 Minutes or Less for $1. And Come On in Coming of Age for $1.
Wow.
I saw you go into the dock and change that from $45. Don't think you could get away with that. I know that strategy. I know that graphic strategy.
Gotta show off my
think,
skills.
You think people love that $1 bid, and they do. People are like, wow, what a steal for $1. Look, I'll just say one thing about your team, Sophie. It would not surprise me if someone looks at this graphic and is like, oh, that Ethan probably drafted those movies.
Yeah.
Like, it does feel...
Enemy,
I know
Uncut Gems,
even
yeah.
Uncut Gems aside, like Hereditary, Lady Bird, Enemy, like, you know, everybody knows my Jake G content. Like, anyway, I hope the best for you in the voting. That's all I'm gonna say. I drafted First Reformed in wildcard for $50. Probably steal of the draft in my opinion. I drafted Midsommar in horror for $605. Zola in female director for $25. Mid-90s in coming of age for $24. Swiss Army Man in directorial debut for $21. And Stop Making Sense in 100 Minutes or Less for $147. Zach, round us out.
Yes, I did Love Lies Bleeding under female director for $80. Minari, their coming of age for $150. After Yang for 100 Minutes or Less at $110. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies under horror at $50. And then Marcel Lachelle with the Shoes On for directorial debut at $100. And then Everything Everywhere All at Once, my wild card, just threw the rest of the pot in there at $610.
Nice.
Wow. Well, I'm proud of us. A 2-hour pod, definitely the longest draft here on the Movie Draft podcast. So I appreciate our guests for sticking around for the whole shebang. It was a big undertaking. Anything that didn't get drafted that you want to quickly call out that you're maybe a little surprised didn't get drafted, or you had wished that you maybe had a spot to go on your team?
I mean, I'm just upset that I didn't bid more for Moonlight. That's like I'm very hurt about that.
I didn't know if someone would take Zone of Interest in Wildcard. I was curious about that. But yeah, other than not getting Green Room and Horror, yeah, got pretty much everything.
Shout out the
I'm
Green
pretty
Knight.
happy.
Yeah, the Green Knight.
Good
I think Green Knight.
Good movie.
Oh, Good Times. Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez Louise.
Oh yeah, Good Time was on my list as like a backup for sure.
Also, speaking of Priscilla, no love for Sophia Coppola. She has the bling ring on the
Yeah.
rocks.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough.
I really like Tragedy of Macbeth, so that's also one that was like maybe for wild card. I wanted to put that. Yeah.
There's too many good options for wild card. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's interesting that we didn't talk about obviously some of like the more kind of second tier A24 movies, but I thought First Cow would have got a shot in here. Kelly Reichardt. We didn't talk about any Kelly Reichardt films showing up as well. Was not mentioned. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Last Black Man in San Francisco. That's the last one that I wanted to shout out on this pod. I would have normally drafted it, but sometimes you got to swerve on your own own thing. Sometimes you gotta go with something different. Gosh, thanks guys. A24 Auction Draft is complete. It's in the bag. We've done it. I'm feeling totally not good about how this went. So I'm glad. I really hope other people feel better. Huge thanks to Jonathan, Zach, and Marta for joining the draft and being part of a really historic draft here on the Movie Draft Podcast. Jonathan, we'll start with you. If people want to find more of you, where can they do that at?
Yeah, you can find me at The Film Drunk on YouTube, Twitter, Letterboxd.
What about you, Zach?
Yeah, on Twitter you can find me at Zacharoni22, and on Letterboxd it's ZLee729.
Nice. And Marta, what about you?
Honestly, you can find everything on my website, martajoe.com. And on Monday, I'm launching my podcast, McFly's Movie House, wherever anybody listens to podcasts. Yay!
Right on.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. By the time this show comes out, your first episode will be out. So be sure to check out Marta's Movie House, new podcast. Big thanks to Ben, Sophie, co-hosting as always. First draft we've done together as a trifecta, a holy trinity, if you will, in quite a while.
Been a minute.
Yeah,
felt good.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. I'm sure you guys missed it a lot. Be sure to listen and subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes of the Movie Draft Podcast will release weekly on Tuesdays. We'll see you then.